the peel in my mouth. Tasty banana in my mouth. I need banana in my mouth. Tasty banana, it comes in denim. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana.
Huh?
Squeeze the banana in my mouth. Squeeze the banana.
Hello.
Squeeze the banana.
For now?
Hi.
Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my yum yum. Tastes like gum. Robust, shove it in my butt. Tangy zip, safe to swallow. Tip. Yummy. Thanks for the money, gummies. It looks so funny. Squeeze the peel. Why are you guys talking about tasty banana song? Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana.
Huh?
Squeeze the banana.
Huh?
Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana.
Slime.
Squeeze the banana.
Slime.
Squeeze the banana.
Huh?
Put banana in my mouth. I need
A la Final Fantasy.
Squeeze
A la
in my
Bloodborne.
mouth. I need
A la Final Fantasy.
squeeze the peel.
A la Bloodborne.
I need in my mouth. I need yummy. Squeeze the peel.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, for now?
Hello.
Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. It comes in denim.
I would sing the banana song right now, but I don't know the banana song.
He doesn't know the banana song. He really doesn't know it.
What is the banana song?
What
I don't
is
know
it?
How it goes.
I don't know how it goes.
I would totally sing it right now because it's actually pertinent, but I don't know how it goes.
Because it's pertinent. Big up Snortwave Records, Meerkat, as always.
Here's the thing.
For the music, thank you. Thank you.
For accidentally
Hold up, this one's a
being
banger.
off
Hold
on
up.
camera. Now,
Hold
luckily,
up.
Nothing was shown.
Hold
There was
up.
absolutely nothing exposed to the internet. It was just me doing my own things. I went viral for it. I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. Oh my God! Look how big he is. Oh my God!
He's big, dude. Oh,
That
man.
thing is a monster.
Monster.
I just want the bust. Oh man, bust.
All right, anyways, thank you, Snortwave Records, Meerkat, again, of course, as always. Hello, guys. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, it's me. I'm the guy. The other guy. Not the guy. I'm one of the guys.
I just want the
Jesus Christ.
Give me the monster.
Okay, yeah, so today we're checking out the Level 1 podcast live. He's gonna play Resident Evil 0. Yay!
Dang, that looked good.
For some reason. Oh, DSP's in his chat. Good morning, everyone. Just finishing setup. Okay, what is the setup? Really? Think about it. Just finishing setup here. So much going on. Trying to do stuff for DSP Throwback was interesting. Lol. I'm quickly uploading a file, then we'll get started. And I'll explain on the podcast what happened. It's wild already. Okay, speaking of DSP Throwback, let's go check out the fucking DSP Throwback video that he uploaded. Welcome to the stream, everybody. God, this poor channel. This landfill channel. Okay.
Hello.
Hold on, Phil. Let me get set up here. I'm busy going through the setup on the pre-stream. Okay, Phil. I'm ready. Let's go, Phil. Hello.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Hold on. He's quiet.
If you're still subscribed to this channel in 2024, you're probably shocked to see a new video, aren't you? It's actually the end of January 1st.
Don't give him clicks. Ah, shit. Too late. I'm not even going to engage with the video. How about
24, and here I am, Darkside Phil, making a video on KO Gaming. But what you might notice is that this channel isn't KO Gaming anymore because, ladies and gentlemen, after having this channel defunct for 5.5 years, completely unused and just sitting here, finally, I am going to use it for something completely different, a new project that I'm calling DSP Throwback. Allow this video to be the explanation of what this is going to be. I have now been a content creator on the internet for 15 years.
Shut up
and
already.
climbing. And in that 15 years, I have changed and evolved many different times from being someone who just had a camera pointed at a TV, doing this improv, very irreverent, very immature commentary over gameplay, basically trying to appeal to a very younger audience on YouTube, like teenagers, and turning that into something that was a full-time job.
This is so special, man. Because if you told him back then that he's like doing childlike commentary and he's appealing to children, he would have like blocked you. I'm gonna block you in the comment section. He didn't want to hear any of that back then. That was just who he was. And now all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, it's over years of passage of time. Apparently back then he was this irreverent guy and it was all a shtick. Somehow it was all a shtick. He wants you to believe it was just a character. I don't buy it, dude. I don't think anybody buys that. Literally nobody on the planet buys that.
Ever intended, right? Then eventually adopting direct capture and live streaming. First kind of ignoring the live streaming audience, and then deciding to actually work on this very channel called KO Gaming when it was first conceived in 2016. Splitting my time between live raw gameplay streams and highly edited content, which you will find in the archives of this channel. Game reviews, countdowns, and the like. I mean, this channel had a video that had over 1 million views. That was pretty darn good for a brand new channel.
Bragging? Why are you view bragging? And this is supposed to be a celebration of something new. And here he is telling me, man, you know, this channel that I'm currently rebranding used to have 1 million view video. Yeah, but don't expect another video like that because I'm going to just dump my old garbage here now. Why would you do this?
Which you will find in the archives of this channel. Game reviews, countdowns, and the like. I mean, this channel had a video that had over 1 million views. That was pretty darn good for a brand new channel in 2016. But then things changed. Number one, YouTube demonetized this channel on me for literally no good reason.
No. I don't believe that either. He said he was like shadow banned. I don't believe any of that shit. With KO Gaming, he said one of the reasons he stopped doing videos that actually took some sort of effort is because he said he got shadow banned. He got shadow banned and he wasn't showing up in search results and he wasn't earning money. Like he kept getting demonetized or whatever. I don't buy any of that shit. I think that was all just an excuse for his like fans to tell them I'm not going to work on these videos anymore because it's not worth the money making them. That's all it was. But now he's saying he just got banned.
And I wasn't able to make any profits on it.
That's not true, because you want to know how I know this? Because when his when his DSP Gaming channel got taken down, and remember, dude, holy shit, I'll show you. When his Darkside Phil channel got taken down, he just started dumping shit here. Look, Eternal Darkness Part 5, Eternal Darkness Part 6. He just started uploading garbage here.
All right, everyone.
That was his solution to what he's gonna do about the DSP Gaming channel getting banned.
So continuing on with
He was just gonna upload his garbage here instead. Look how many fucking videos he got, and you can't even see all of them. There's some cut off here, but you know what? You get the point. You get the idea. Look at this, emergency videos, and then a bunch of gaming videos. And all of a sudden he was able to make money on that? All of a sudden he wasn't banned when he can lazily upload his bullshit there. And then of course now all of a sudden he wants to do it again.
Number two,
he was not banned, dude. I don't believe you at all.
The adpocalypse happened on YouTube. In 2017, essentially it was impossible to make a living on YouTube just on ad revenue alone.
Really, thank you.
VLX
Phil
for the
Nye,
2.
the bum bunnies guy.
The bum bunnies guy. Hey, thank you VLX for the 2. Yeah, Phil Nye, the bum bunnies guy. All right.
So many content creators had to then.
And John, thank you for becoming a member. I assume you were a member before. I don't know why the fuck. Okay. Well, thank you, John. Thank you so much, dude. You get a special shout out.
I'm him.
That's you. Anyways, yeah, I don't buy his bullshit.
And either seek out sponsorship. In 2017, essentially, it was impossible to make a living on YouTube just on ad revenue alone. So many content creators had to then either seek out sponsorships, partnerships, paid promotions. You may have noticed a lot of people on YouTube changed completely in 2017. Well, I didn't want to do that. So what I did is instead of
wait a minute. A lot of people had to change completely. I didn't do that. But dude, you literally changed. You became a full-time streamer, whatever that meant. You already were, but he officially called himself a full-time streamer. What do you mean you didn't change? You literally changed.
In 2017. Well, I didn't want to do that. So what I did is instead of completely changing who I was, I became more interactive. And I became
he didn't. You see, he didn't change who he was. He just became more interactive. Whatever that means. I don't know, dude. Whatever that fucking means.
Streamer.
Make that make sense. I didn't change.
That's actually where I've been since 2017. I've been full-time streaming. First it was on Twitch, and now it's been on YouTube over on my channel DSP Gaming. Ever since like 2021, I've been over there full-time all day, every day, 6 days a week. All these streams, and I've actually diversified my content as well. I do a podcast every single morning called the Level 1 Podcast. I stream 2 different gameplay streams a day. I have a React channel now called DSP Reacts. You might be able to see that in the related channels below, where once a week I do a big React show to clips that members submit.
Okay. How are you gonna do an advertisement? This is like a channel intro video. I don't have one, but some people do. Where you kind of just say what the channel is. And so far, 3 minutes into the video, all he's done is shill his other channels. And tell you that in the archive of this channel, there's videos that he's not going to make anymore. But they're pretty cool, huh? What a great channel intro, dude. Great.
We do all kinds of fun stuff over there. So, I have changed a lot.
I have changed.
In my time on YouTube.
Now I have changed, but I didn't want to change. Literally, 30 seconds ago, this motherfucker said I didn't change.
Like 2021, I became more interactive, and I became
right here.
YouTube changed completely.
Everyone on YouTube changed completely
in 2017. Well, I didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that. What did you say? Like 30 seconds later?
As well, I do a podcast, a React channel now called a big React show to a lot.
Here, right here.
We do all kinds of fun stuff over there. So I have changed a lot.
Now he's changed a lot. What? How did? All right. Starting off the stream, pretty good. I'm already fucking tilted.
In my time on YouTube.
Nice, dude. I'm glad you changed, but you didn't change, but you changed a lot. That's great.
This channel is just sitting here not being used. If you're one of the 20,000 people who at this moment are still subscribed to the channel, thanks for sticking in there. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you still leaving this in your sub feed. So now you might be saying, what on earth is going on? Phil's uploading to this channel again.
Apple, welcome.
Yes, but it's not the content that I used to do. This channel is now going to be called DSP Throwback.
It already is.
And this channel's primary focus is going to be lost media. Wow. Back in the day, when I used to have that camera pointed at a TV, I uploaded insane amounts of gameplay to my old channels, Darkside Phil and DSP Gaming. But in addition to that, there were other playthroughs that I was afraid to upload to those channels because there were certain game developers that, you would be a little worried that maybe they would hit you with a copyright strike. This was way before the era of being even able to monetize gameplay videos on YouTube. And so there were particular playthroughs, such as Red Dead Redemption and its DLC, Undead Nightmare, and some online sessions that I did with friends called Suicide Kings. There was also the LA Noire playthrough from Rockstar that originally I played, and also my classic Final Fantasy XIII playthrough. Those games were played on separate YouTube channels from my main ones, just in case any copyright issues arose. Well, the problem is...
Yeah, you remember that? He had a channel called DSP Final Fantasy, just to play Final Fantasy games, and then a channel called DSP Red Dead Redemption, just for Red Dead Redemption. And then it got hacked, and the guy who hacked it was uploading like football. Now, fuck you, soccer. He was uploading soccer clips, like straight up soccer games and shit.
There were no copyright issues, but the channels got hacked. And they were shut down because the hackers started broadcasting illegal sports on those channels.
There you go.
I had no way to regain the control, and YouTube closed them. So I've had these legacy playthroughs from 10 to 13 years ago.
Hey,
in fact, I think the Final Fantasy XIV...
What the fuck is football? Like with the pig skin? What is that? What is football? I don't know.
or 13 one is like 14 years old
Strange European sport. What the hell is that?
now. These playthroughs
It's called soccer, dude.
have just sat around completely unwatchable. And it was last year I went into my closet, dug into my hard drive archives, because I actually used to save all my old videos on hard drives, and I found a tremendous amount of lost media. Not only those playthroughs I just mentioned, but unknown playthroughs like Kung Fu Panda and Dante's Inferno.
Wow.
I never finished them, but they're legacy content from over a decade ago that people might be interested in watching. I found a ton of vlogging
YouTube account.
stuff that used to be on my old vlogging channel that's now impossible to watch. So all this lost media...
I mean, I don't know if you upload them if they're still possible to watch. Like, I don't know. It depends on your perspective. I would still say they're impossible to watch. Though, to be fair, they're probably more entertaining than anything he puts out today. But that's not really saying anything. That's not saying much, dude. But, yeah.
It's been sitting around, and for years people have been asking me, will you ever re-upload it? Now is the time. But I don't want you to worry. If you're a subscriber of this channel and you're like, oh man, I had this subscribed for 5.5 years and now Phil's going to flood my inbox with videos. That's very much not the case, because here's the deal. Even though those playthroughs...
Let's see. Oh my god. Is he going to try to take credit for other people's work again? I want to know. Let me know.
back in the day were incredibly lengthy in 1,000,000 parts. They were all like 10-minute long parts. So like, for example, that Final Fantasy 13 playthrough was like 200 parts on YouTube. I'm not going to do that to you. What I've actually done is enlisted the help of some people who are going to make these playthroughs more modernized.
What is... Bitch! Clarify that. Clarify that, you piece of fucking slur. What the fuck? Clarify that shit. You did not pay anybody to do this. You did not enlist people. Literally yesterday on the Level 1 podcast, he told us that people wanted to see them so bad that they contacted him and are willing to do the work. Why do you say it like this, you fucking liar, you? That's not gonna slip by me. You did not enlist people, you fucking liar. Are you paying them? No.
13 playthrough was like 200 parts on YouTube. I'm not going to do that to you. What I've actually done is enlisted the help of some people who are going to make these playthroughs more modernized. For example, I want to re-upload Final Fantasy 13 here, but I want to make it longer parts. So imagine combining the first 3 or 4 parts of that playthrough into one video, running it through an editor with all kinds of tweaks, making it a little bit less fuzzy, making it a little bit more high definition than that old 720p camera used to be. In addition, maybe enhancing the audio and things like that. Still the same gameplay, still the same commentary, but the videos will be longer, look better, and have...
The hate army has been drafted. B, that's a great chat post.
Thumbnails, so you can easily find where you were in a playthrough and stuff like that. That would be awesome, no? Completely kind of...
No, you answered your own question, bro.
Giving a whole remaster upgrade to my classic Lost Media playthroughs. And so, that is going to be the primary purpose of this channel, and I'm going to begin work on that starting tonight. In fact, I think...
Again, this piece of shit does this.
Their upgrade to my classic Lost Media playthroughs. And so, that is going to be the primary purpose of this channel, and I'm going to begin work on that starting tonight.
I'm going to begin work. I'm going to do it.
In fact, I think I'm going to start uploading videos and things and getting people to start working.
Uploading videos and things and getting people to start working on them. I'm going to get people to start working on them. Crack that fucking whip, right? Am I right? What the fuck you mean? He's not paying these people. I'm going to get people to work on it. Okay, Master Phil.
That is going to be the primary purpose of this channel, and I'm going to begin work on that starting tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to start uploading videos and things and getting people to start working on them very soon, and we're going to see how that goes, okay? Now, in addition to that, 2 other ideas I have for this channel. The first is that I would like to occasionally go on this channel and just do like a one-off chill night stream with some viewers. And what I would do is talk about the old days of being a YouTuber.
Trash.
You know, field questions about what was it like back then, 15 years ago. What were the differences of YouTube back then versus now? What was it like having comments, and what was it like interacting with people, right? What, you know, before live streaming, was it hard to keep in contact? What about how YouTube channels were? They were very different back then, and the whole attitude of people on YouTube was completely different. It was like a different site, honestly. So everyone,
What a stupid idea. He's already done this in the past in different ways. Like, what a terrible idea.
once in a while to actually go back and reminisce about the past could be pretty neat and something neat for this throwback channel. But in addition to that, another idea I have is that once we actually have these legacy lost media playthroughs on this channel, perhaps I could sometimes come here and do a stream where I will react to my old playthroughs.
So he's trying to fucking bill this as a new idea, a new project. And what is the project? I will be uploading gaming videos. I will stream and talk about back in the day, and then I will stream and do a reaction channel. A reaction video. That just sounds like what you are already doing. That sounds like shit you already do. How is this a new idea, a new exciting, cool, super chill thing? It's the same shit you do already.
DSP of the current day versus DSP 15 years ago, watching and
My bad. His stream is live, but he's just playing music. So I'll just let it play in the background.
commentating and probably cringing at a lot of that commentary from back in the day. You know, I was a very different guy back then, and so was YouTube. A lot of things flew and were allowed that today you watch like, oh my God, that's cancelable material. Well, you know, things back then were very different, and I think it would be neat to see how
it was okay to be a racist back then, and a sexist too.
Change, and to get my take on that stuff in the present day, and to kind of collectively laugh and cringe at how I used to be when I was making content for that much younger teen audience, right? So that's my ideas for this channel. I hope that sounds good to you. Perhaps there's even more ideas that you guys could have.
It's funny hearing him say that, like, oh, I made content for a younger teen audience, because like when Minecraft came out, he was shitting on people making it just for kids, and they were only streaming to make money and making content for kids and children, and how bad that was. So if you go by his fucking logic back then, he was like an adult mature guy. He was the adult mature audience guy. And then if you go by his logic today, no, back then he was a teenager audience style guy. The fuck?
Things that I could do with this DSP Throwback channel. I think that there's a lot of potential for a completely unused channel here. And I'd like to hear your thoughts. So number one, if you're watching this video, thanks for watching this long. Basically, here's the deal. I need to start using this channel again because it lost its partnership status a few years ago.
Has the suggestion box gone to Ban World? Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't done it since like fucking a month ago or something, 2 months ago. I don't know. I hope not, because those are like some of my favorite
YouTube
things to watch.
Change the criteria of how a channel can be partnered. Basically, you have to upload 3 videos within a certain time period, and you also have to get a certain amount of watch hours. Well, I haven't put a video on this channel for 5.5 years. No one's watching it. Obviously, it's defunct. So if you're still subscribed, thank you. But I'm forewarning you. There will be new content on this channel soon, and if you're not interested in the throwback content, this might be a time you would want to unsubscribe. But if you're interested in the content, it might be time to hit that notification button again, because there's going to be cool new stuff showing up probably within the next few weeks, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on it. Now, once we start getting regular viewers and we start getting new videos uploaded regularly, I'll probably be able to repartner this channel, and you're going to see ads on it again. I don't currently have plans to do anything with memberships or anything like that, maybe in the future, but for now, I just want this to be a place to watch my old content in a better format and to basically talk about it.
But he wants to make money on it. Like, he mentioned it at the beginning of the video, and then he's mentioning it again at the end of the video. If it's just... And also, when he first brought this up on December 31st, I think, was the first mention of it, like... He just said it was just for it's just a cool archive, like for fans who've been fans for a long time and who miss those old playthroughs, or people who want to check them out for the first time. Why are you even talking about money? Why do you want to make money on this old shit you already made money on? What's even the point? Why are you even talking about that? Why are you already bag chasing? For old ass shit, you're not even doing anything. You're getting other people to do shit for you. To put the videos together, to make thumbnails for them, to upscale the videos. Like, why do you let me make all the money on these videos that other people are doing? I guess nothing's really changed, huh? You like to say how you've changed. Well, I mean, come on. This is like fucking the same old shit, dude.
About it. So I hope you like that idea. Leave some comments on this video and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this new take for my old content here on DSP Throwback. And you'll notice there's a new banner, there's a new watermark and logo. It's all in.
Where's the watermark? I don't see a watermark. This little thing here, is that what he means?
process. This could definitely be improved in time. This is not all set in stone, so I hope that you'll bear with it. It's kind of rough going as we just tried to get things kind of spruced up. It's been 5.5 years. There's cobwebs everywhere, right? But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're interested. Is there anything else you'd like to see on a channel like this? I'm all ears, all right? And I want to say thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching for so long. You might be someone who only watched this channel 6 years ago. You're like,
yeah, I'm gonna say this is a big mistake that he's making. Like, I don't think it, well, you know, you could argue it's a mistake to upload the old videos, but I don't necessarily think it is. I think if you want to upload your old shit on a new channel, sure, go ahead and do it. But to hype it up like this, and then to hype up potential events, and hyping up potential stream events, and hyping up the partnership program, and all these like things he's saying, I think that's a mistake to do, because it's not really that exciting. It's really not. Like any other person, if they had old shit they wanted to upload, they would just upload it. It's not some big event. It's just like you just would do it. You just do it. But this guy really has nothing going on. He's really trying to sell this nothing idea into like this whole big hype thing. The hype machine needs to keep going, but it's not that exciting. It's really not. So I think he's making a mistake the way he's trying to market this to people.
oh man, what is this? Well, you might be interested. I don't know. And of course, you could always check out my other channels. DSP Gaming is the channel where every single day I'm live streaming a podcast and tons of gameplay.
And then he's advertising his other channels. Great. Cool.
DSP Reacts is the channel where every week I do a fun react show. Sometimes I do food vlogs. Sometimes we do tier maker videos and countdowns and fun stuff there. Give it all a look. And thank you so much for being a viewer and fan for so long. 15 years and counting and keeping it going. So
yeah,
I hope this explains the idea between the idea behind DSP Throwback, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for new content right here on the new channel. Peace out, everyone, and I'll see you then.
Peace out. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm a viewer. Yeah, grazing Poro, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll be another Archimedes situation. Fun. This is a fun, chill time. Let's look through some comments since we got some time here. Oh, yeah, he's about to stream. Let's look through them. Let's look through some laments or whatever the fuck I said. I'm pumped for this. You're the first Let's Player I watched. The first video I watched was your Mass Effect 3 ending review. Hopefully you'll keep your reviews up on this channel, especially your most popular one. I watch them from time to time. And he replied, the old content will not be removed, so no worries. Okay, he's gonna stream? No. No, he's hitting us with the intro. Alright, cool. Let's keep reading comments. Oh, sorry, I'll change the layout, my bad. It's my first stream. Can you even see them? Yeah, you can kind of see them. I'll zoom in a bit. All right, there you go. Going back in time. Wait. What? Almighty DJ Chisel. What? What? This guy's got a... Wait. Nerd Brew. Wait, what? What? You can comment on this? Wait, he doesn't filter comments? No way. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Guys, he doesn't filter comments. Hint, hint. If you have anything nice to say, go ahead and say it. Here's his AI man. AI, bossman. Okay, he's streaming.
Good morning, everybody. Phil here.
Whoa.
Welcome to the Level 1 podcast. Is it just me or is the camera off? Remember yesterday I readjusted my camera because I had some issues.
Got a cool sweater on, dude.
With the tripod position. I think that's better now. The tripod had been leaning against my table, so when I did this, it would shake the whole camera, and now it's not doing it anymore, so I guess I fixed it. Cool. All right, well, everyone, welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Today is January 2nd, 2024. We've got quite a lot to talk about. I've got some big updates in regards to the topics we talked about yesterday, the new initiatives for 2024, a big major update regarding one of those initiatives, DSP Throwback, which not only officially kind of had a preemptive launch last night, but I already have stories to tell you about this channel that you'd be like, I don't believe you. Seriously. It's like, I knew. Remember, we've been talking about getting legacy content, okay, up on YouTube for like a year and a half, ever since I dug into my closet in the summer of 2022, and I found those hard drives. And I kept telling you guys.
Man, it took this dude 2 years. He kept telling us for 2 years now, pretty much. Almost. Well, you know, a year and a half, whatever. That's how slow moving this guy is. Come on. Again, like, why are you hyping this up? If you just want to upload old shit, just upload it. Why do you got to talk about it for 2 years?
You know, I guarantee you this is not going to be as easy as you think. You know, to do this right and to do it in a method that would make sense, that people would enjoy, it's going to take work, and there's going to be
It's going to take other people to do my work for me.
hurdles to jump. I already have interesting stories to tell you all, just based on day one of trying to do this project, of getting my old lost media content on the internet. So that's going to be fun. A little bit of an update here on Resident Evil 0, which we're starting today. It's funny because I don't remember this game at all. I mean, I really don't.
Okay.
I don't remember that at all about the place. I also want to give you an update on Street Fighter 6 because at this point, you know, to be honest with everybody,
he's hit a wall.
I'm getting pretty disenchanted with the game, with the state that it's in right now.
He's hit a wall.
And that is what it is, you know, any game that you play, as much as I've played that one, I think I've played Street Fighter 6 more than any other game in the last year. But at the same time, you know, the
Sword
game
Exchange, has he talked about Clum yet? No, he hasn't talked about Mike Clum. No, not yet. We'll see. I don't think he's going to acknowledge it, though.
Changed from how it was many months ago versus the
Welcome, by
state
the
it's
way.
in today. After playing it last night, I kind of had such a mixed experience with it that I kind of want to give an update on that. And we'll talk about that, too. So there's many topics to cover today
Art.
on the show. One thing that I just want to cover before we even get into anything. I apologize. I did not get a chance last night to go through your nominations for the best playthroughs of 2023.
Oh, great.
And I did not get a chance to update. This looks... Did that just fix it? You noticed that, right? That it looked like it wasn't centered? Okay, I think it's better now. I did not get a chance to go through your nominations and to make the poll yet to determine the best playthroughs of the year that you guys nominated. I had every intention of doing that.
Oh, boy. Hey, thank you, Meteorologist for Life, for becoming a member. Enjoy your emotes, dude. Legend.
I'm him.
That's you.
But I didn't get to because I was working on the DSP Throwback stuff and initially ran into problems, and I was like, oh, yikes, already. So I didn't get to it. Now, the thing is, tonight, I'm really going to make a hard push to see how far we can get in Yakuza Like a Dragon.
All right.
But I'll do my best
really
to still try to do it tonight. We'll see. But I know yesterday on the podcast, I told you guys, hey, I'm going to go tally up your nominations for your best playthrough ideas, and I'm going to make a poll and all that, and I didn't get to do it.
He was too busy playing Champions and or drinking. Yeah, he couldn't do his job.
My apologies. Not that it's going to take that long. It's just that I need to sit down and have the time dedicated to do it. You know, maybe like 25 minutes. Just go
Bro, 20.
through, count, make a poll, make sure it's up, post it up everywhere, and, you know, uploading all the
Wow,
videos
25 minutes to make a poll.
last night having issues, which I'll tell you about in a second, took up all my time. So I'll get to it. I promise you, you will still have ample time to vote. Those series, the year-end series, start next week on Monday night. So I think it's January 8th will probably be the most disappointing games of the year countdown on the night stream. And then on the 9th will probably be the Game of the Year awards and your fan-voted best playthroughs of the year. Okay? So there you go. Cool.
Cool.
All right, shall we begin? There's so many things to talk about today, seriously.
Yes.
Let's just start with all of yesterday's stuff. So we'll talk about the games I played, and then we're going to talk about me working on DSP Throwback and its reception and all the stuff going
Me working on it. Me. I'm not going to I'm going to catch him on this bullshit every time. Me working on it. Fuck you.
on. And then we'll talk about today and, you know, moving forward. I'm very excited for today. Obviously, new playthrough with Resident Evil 0. And we'll talk about that in a bit. So, no comments on my sweater. No one commenting on the sweater. I can't believe this sweater, once again, is old. This is not new. The only piece of clothing you guys have seen that's brand new recently was the the cardigan sweater that my wife bought me for Christmas, and I wore that 1 week ago on stream, remember? Outside of that, everything you guys have seen me wear is old. This sweater, no exaggeration, I bought again when I worked at the helicopter company. So this sweater is shit. That would have been like 2007, 2008. So this sweater is like 16 years old. Does it look 16 years old?
Yeah.
It's because I've almost never worn it. I would literally only wear it to the office, basically. And I think I maybe wore it back in the day in just a few videos for YouTube, and that was it. It's been sitting in a drawer for 15 years unused.
Ask me if I care
so I was
about
like,
this
hey,
shit, because
you
I
guys
don't
want
give
me
a
to wear
shit.
different kinds of clothes. Let's do it. And I'm curious what you think, if you like it or not. This style, you know, this is the style, kind of stuff I used to buy and wear to work. You know, because I would have like a work shirt, button-down shirt under it. You know, what do you call those? Like a pressed shirt or whatever under it.
What?
That way I could get away with it. Because you could wear a sweater over anything as long as you had like a business shirt under it. So
Suck a
anyway, so it's very comfy. I've been
Look
wearing
at this guy.
it
He looks so depressed.
But all week it's been like real sunny.
Oh my God, I hate
outside,
my job
and
so
finally
much.
today it's cloudy and rainy. I was like, finally a cool day. I can wear a nice sweater here on stream.
All right,
So
can
here
we move on from
anyway,
the
so let's
sweater
talk about
talk?
yesterday. All right, yesterday
Okay.
was January 1st.
Thank you.
And basically 2 playthroughs, continuing on with Baldur's Gate 3, which was really good. We went into the God map and we were like, oh, there's not, it would be combat and fights, whether it's like lockpicking.
Okay, we're live, sadly.
Looting, whether it's actual dialogue with questing.
We're out of skip juice. Sadly, we're out of it. Let's keep going.
So it was a great stream yesterday. We took on 2 of the 3 bosses in the area. We actually did a bunch of side questing, got some upgrades and things, some good loot.
Yeah.
You know, it was good. It was definitely good. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
This sweater is nearly as old as Leanna is.
I want to say thank you to everyone that was there and who continues to engage.
Oh,
and
you're
support
welcome.
Those streams, but I want to say something. I apologize because I have noticed over the last 2 weeks. All right, sometimes when you guys are tipping me live on a stream, PayPal is not sending me the notification they're supposed to. And I don't know what's causing that because most notifications are coming through. So I'll be sitting here and it'll be, okay, shout out this tip, shout out this tip, shout out this tip. And then every once in a while, someone sits there and they're like, I didn't get a shout out. What happened? You know, is Phil pissed at me or something? And then they'll ask me in the chat and I'll be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. And then we'll interrupt the stream. I'll log into PayPal and lo and behold, their tip will be there with a message and everything. And I feel awful. This happened yesterday during the Baldur's Gate 3 stream.
That's not even true. I feel awful. Dude, I saw an example of where someone kept saying, Phil, I tipped you, I tipped you, I tipped you. DSP was getting angry at the dude. And then like an hour later, he finally decided to check. And the dude actually tipped him. And then he never apologized for yelling at the dude. What the fuck? Lying at, I feel bad. Yeah, you feel bad.
I feel awful.
I feel awful.
This happened yesterday during the Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Someone had done a huge tip. And I missed it because they didn't send me the notification. Now, this person's very nice and polite. They didn't want to say anything.
What?
They waited an hour.
What?
For me to shout it out, and I still didn't. So then at the very end of the stream, they kind of contacted me and said, you know, I did send you a really big tip. Did you get it? And I checked. I was like, oh.
Hey, Phil, you know why they didn't do that? Literally, this goes with what I just said. You know why they didn't message you for an hour? Because you would have yelled at him. Which is what I've seen you do in the past. Like literally 2 days ago, you did that. It's not because they were so nice and chill. It's because you're a fucking toxic piece of shit. That's why.
Oh my God, I felt so bad because we were supposed to have a hat and everything on the stream. And we didn't get it because I didn't know the tip had come in. All right. So what I will say is this. Okay. If you do contribute. And by the way, obviously, this is if you're a regular. If you're not a regular, I'm probably not going to trust you because there are people all the time who come into the chat and try to say stuff like that. They'll be like, I did it. And of course, they're full of crap.
Okay, so again, that goes with what I said yet again, because who determines that? What if I'm a sock account? You tell people to make sock accounts, don't you? And just not admit who you are if you get banned? What if I am a regular who makes a sock account and I tip you? What do you mean? You determine who's a troll and who's not. So in this reality, who even cares? Like, I don't know.
If you're a regular, you know, or someone who I know, and you contribute, and
someone who I know,
I'm not shouting it out, please, by all means, let me know. Tag me in the chat and say, hey, just so you know, I did contribute and you didn't say anything. I just want to be sure you got it. And I will take a look. Because I feel awful that someone did something really nice. I mean, it was a huge tip. It was the biggest contribution of the whole stream. And I didn't shout it out until the last 5 minutes of the stream. And we didn't get any reward based off of it because it was so rushed. And now I hope that I really hope that person is okay with that and they're not upset.
Yeah.
I
please don't go away. Please tip me again. Please, I won't do it again. Please stay and tip me.
hate that. I
hate it. I hate it. Hold on. I love this part.
I really hope that person is okay with that and they're not upset. I hate that. I hate when something happens that's not in my control and it negatively affects me or others, and then I can't really do anything to fix it. That drives me nuts. That's one of my big pet peeves.
How is that out of his control? You know what? Like, because he's been banned from every payment, like, processor style thing from streaming. So you gotta tip him in some suspicious ass fucking way. Like, what the fuck? If I were you, Phil, just leave your PayPal shit open and constantly refresh it every like 5-10 minutes. That seems like you can control that. I don't know, dude.
Life.
The fuck? You rely on notifications. Why don't you just leave it open and check it yourself every 5-10 minutes?
Is when there's something out of your control.
Out of my control.
And you just
Fuck
gotta kind
you.
of accept it. That pisses me off because it's like, how could I fix that? I don't know how I could.
I don't know how. Hey, I just gave you a solution. Leave the tab open and just refresh it.
PayPal needs to work. You know what I mean? Like, that's on PayPal to actively be sending me
Stop.
the messages. Sorry, I'm
Please
just
stop.
trying to get this camera perfected here. There we go.
Perfected.
It's on PayPal to actively send me the messages. I can't make PayPal send me the messages.
My God.
Nor is there.
You can leave PayPal open though and just check it. You can do that. There is literally things you can do.
Another way for me to know when these are coming in due to all the trolling and nonsense that's happened over the years. I basically have to do everything manually. Okay.
Yeah.
So
The suspicious.
I will do
ass
my
tip.
best, in the future to shout things out in time. But if you're seeing that issue and you're noticing, wow, Phil's just not acknowledging it, let me know. And I promise you I will do my best to acknowledge it as soon as I'm made aware. I
Blues
really feel
Clues
bad about
sweater
yesterday.
ass
I didn't
boy.
want that to happen. And I'm very sorry. The person knows who they are. I'm very sorry that you didn't get your acknowledgement right away. I just want everyone to know this is an issue. It's not been happening not once. This is like maybe almost like once a day, I would say. In the last 2 weeks, people have said, yeah, why is my tip not getting shouted out? And it sucks, Jasper, don't jump. He jumps on my lap. He goes, ooh. Oh, relax you. So anyway, sorry about that, okay? Then let's talk about last night's Street Fighter 6 stream.
All
because
right.
this really was
Baby rage.
a mixed bag for me. I mean, if you've ever heard of the term mixed
Was it a
bag,
9.5 out of 10?
this is the definition of that term.
Definition.
So, first half of the stream, okay, I made a commitment that this new year, in Street Fighter particularly, but hopefully in all fighting games, all right, I'm going to make an effort to not be toxic towards other players. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to shout out the netcode when it's not working. It doesn't mean I'm not going to say, oh, I dropped my input when I actually did it. But I'm not going to be toxic towards the other players and say, oh, these people are awful and, insult them and
how
stuff
long did
like
that
that.
last?
Like, I feel like that is going too far. And I really hammed it up last year playing Street Fighter 6.
Hammed it up. Hammed it up. Hammed it up. Now it's a shtick again. It's another shtick that he did. Yeah, the being an asshole shtick? That's a cool shtick, dude.
I went over the top a lot of times, saying ridiculous things. The thing is, when I play Street Fighter 6, I feel like I'm letting loose. This is my one stream where I can be silly and irreverent and over the top. Very similar to how I used to be back in the day. That's how my Street Fighter 4 coverage was.
Yeah, I've changed though. This motherfucker, man. This guy makes me want to say things that I can't say on stream. This fucking guy. I've changed so much throughout the years. Yeah, my Street Fighter 6 is just like my Street Fighter 4 and just like my Street Fighter 5. You haven't changed. I get to let loose. So during Street Fighter, the mask comes off. You're telling me you show me who you really are. That's what you're telling me? Why would you admit this to me?
Was 13, 14 years ago. It was the same thing. And people really like that, but it's now 2024, and basically people are like fed up with that, and they're like, oh my god, it's just not, it shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. It's my own stream. I can say whatever I want.
Okay, there you go. Guys, when I say shit about him, it's my stream. I can say whatever I want. He can't get upset because it's my stream. It's on my private stream. Hello, guys. Welcome to the private stream. This is where Phil can't get angry.
Within reason, but
Within reason.
it's not like I'm going to public forums. I'm not going to someone else's stream. I'm not in a tournament yelling at someone during competitive play. I'm just doing it on my own stream for my own audience. But
Yeah, okay.
admittedly, I will say, after the feedback and reactions I've gotten, I think I need to tone it down. All right? So I tried last night, and basically, it worked, I would say. I did not really get toxic to anyone last night playing Street Fighter 6. The first
that's
hour
an
when I was
X.
playing with Blanco, we went back to rank, by the way. It was all ranked play, so all the master points were on the line. The whole first hour, I did really well.
Yeah, the public space shit. I talked about this yesterday. He's really trying to say, oh, I didn't post what I said on social media. I didn't post it in public. I didn't go to a public space. Like, bitch, what the fuck is YouTube then? Is it not a social media website, kind of? Is it not a public place? You're posting it to live on the internet forever. You shitting on people. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you think this is? I don't get it. It's my private stream. Yeah, the private public stream. That's a cool fucking point, dude.
I actually gained almost 100 ranking points in that first hour. I went on an 8+ win streak. And I was doing good. I had some really close matchups, and admittedly, some of those matchups I was basically getting very lucky, you know, with some of the wins that I had. And I admitted it every time. I was like, dude, that was just luck. I can't believe I won that one and stuff like that. But I was doing really well. I was on a streak, right?
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, in hour 2, it's like I'm playing a different game. Every match, and this is not me exaggerating, every single match, a critical input would drop that I definitely input on my joystick, and nothing would come out in the game. There was a couple times I did a move, 0 reaction. My character had no button input at all. You could hear me click, and the character just stood there like this, doing nothing. It's like, so obviously it's not me. You can argue that sometimes it's me making it up. But when you obviously see me hitting buttons.
Wait, why would you... What? Why would you say that? You can argue sometimes it's me making it up. He's just admitting he lies to you. What are you saying right now, dude?
Doing nothing. It's like, so obviously it's not me. You can argue that sometimes it's me making it up.
You can argue that. Why would the guy who says he's the honest guy say that?
But when you obviously see me hitting buttons and nothing's happening,
He doesn't have a fucking controller input cam, by the way. So how do I obviously know you're hitting buttons?
the problem with this game.
Check the replay. Check the replay, bitch. Check the replay.
Right? And this was happening frequently. And again, as I keep telling you guys, basically with Street Fighter 6, with the way that this rollback netcode works, it favors people who play pattern play and mash buttons. It just does. Because the way rollback netcode works, it guesses what's happening. It predicts what's going to happen. And if you're someone who presses jab, 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 it just assumes you're pressing jab again. And it'll give you that over someone who did the move to counter the jab.
Yeah, this obviously I don't have to tell you, but I'm gonna say it anyways. For those that don't know, that's not how this works at all.
Not supposed to.
Yeah, the lies.
And if the connections were better, it wouldn't. But in a case where the connection isn't great, it'll just assume you pressed jab 100th time.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's just not fair to the players. Honestly, it makes it not competitive. You know, and it really is frustrating for someone who's maybe not playing as much. You know, I'm not playing as much as most people who play that game. I play
UK gamer, less jabs and more jobs. That's a good one.
Once a week, twice a week tops. So I'm not on the top of my game at all times. I know what I'm doing. I see what they're doing. Here comes a pattern. Here comes a trick. Here comes a mix-up. I know how to beat it. Move doesn't come out. That's it. Game over. And this happens all the time. You know, I don't pick top tiers in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
I just don't like them in that game.
Oh, he just doesn't like them. It's not because he has a pre-built excuse if he doesn't pick them. No, it's because he just doesn't like them. Right.
I have picked top tiers previously, but I'm the kind of guy that when I play fighting games, I don't really enjoy picking the overpowered characters.
He's like a low tier variety style god, right? I don't know, dude. Who else is that like?
I like picking a mid or low tier. It makes it more fun to me. That's just me. I've always been like
the low T god.
Like that. So playing this game, it's like first hour, I'm having a great time. I'm winning close matches. Everyone's enjoying. No toxicity. Second hour, it's just like dropped input, dropped input, dropped input, dropped input, lose, 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 lose. So the first hour, I gain almost 100 points. The second hour, I lose all those points. I'm right back down as if I had never played the game. And it's like,
wow.
So where's the enjoyment? Honestly, if you're playing a game, right, and it's a 50-50 chance if the game even works when you play it, right? See, here's the difference.
Really, Phil? You really want me to believe that? Who are you trying to fool right now? 50-50 chance.
Imagine you're playing, imagine you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, and 50% of the time that you go to play it, it boots, and you play it and you have a fun time. And
look at this stupid ass fucking analogy. The worst example ever.
The other half of the time you go to play it, the game refuses to boot. So you just can't play it. You're frustrated. You have to keep hitting reload, 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 reload to get it to work. That's what it feels like playing Street Fighter 6. Half my night, things go well. I'm having a good time. Everything's working. The other half of the night, the game's just not working right. So there's no fun.
Not working right just means he lost. So the 50-50 percentage is just his win-loss. 50% of the time he wins, 50% of the time he loses. That's all it is.
That in a competitive setting, it's torture.
Say that again?
So there's no fun to that in a competitive setting. It's torture.
Torture.
Okay? So basically the way I see it is this. I don't want to spend so much time on this game when it has degraded the way it has. Because originally it wasn't like this. You know, when you're in the early stages or even the first few months of any game, people are still establishing the meta. They haven't found the online abusive strategies that are insanely safe to get away with because of the way the netcode is designed. And it's more fun. There's more variety. There's more stuff to do in the game. And it feels more fair because of that. Now we've reached to the point in Street Fighter 6, where it's just everyone's picking their mains, everyone's doing the same mash patterns, right? The same jab mix-up throws, the same drive rush and almost unstoppable offense. And unless you can get...
Okay, I can translate the pig for you here. What he's basically saying is when a game first comes out, there's a lot of people who buy the game and just play it and not really know what they're doing. And so they're not as good at the game, and so he plays them and he wins. But then as the months go by, the people who stick with the game have been playing the game or want to commit to playing the game because that's kind of just how it goes as time passes, and then they're better than him at the game, so then he doesn't like the game. This is literally every game. Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, every game ever that's online, that's competitive. This is the case, that this is what happens to him. It's a pattern, DSP. It has nothing to do with connections and shit. It's because the people that stick with the game get better at the game. That's all it is. And you can't keep up. You just can't keep up.
That perfect opportunity to do the move to stop it, you will lose. And with the connections as they are, you just can't do it. Why do you think there are so few people using the lower tiers in this game? The few that actually do well, you got to give credit, right? These upper echelon people using the Dalsims and the Lilies and things, they got to deserve some big credit because those characters are so hard to use and to be consistent online.
Yeah, Boltsy.
That's got to be applauded, you know? I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they could put up with that frustration when they're doing stuff and stuff is dropping, how you can put up with that, because it drives me bonkers.
Because they're better at the game.
So I became to a determination at the end of last night. I was like, not that it was a bad stream, because it really wasn't. But basically, I feel I shouldn't spend as much time on this game in the next 3 weeks, because remember, Tekken 8 comes out on the 26th. All right, and when Tekken 8 comes out, I'm going to be playing that, covering it big time. We're going to be doing the story. We're going to be doing various characters in training mode, going online, whatever other modes there are. I'm going to be giving it full coverage like I do new fighting games. And I will make an effort to try to learn it. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get great at it because I don't think I will. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not a Tekken player like I am a Street Fighter player.
He's pre-ordering the excuses. He's pre-ordering Tekken 8. The deluxe edition comes with the excuse pack.
Street Fighter, I have over 2 decades, almost 3 decades of knowledge under my belt.
Excuse DLC.
That I could say I have that kind of installed base of practice and experience that I can apply to any Street Fighter game, so I can go in at a ground level that's kind of higher than most people because of that level of experience. With Tekken, I played the originals, and then
he comes in higher than the ground level with other games, with fighting games, because he knows the fundamentals, I guess, of fighting games, and then people pass him, and then he hates the game.
I dropped them around Tekken 4, and I haven't really played Tekken seriously since. So you're talking an entire 10, 15 years, if not more, of games of Tekken that I never played competitively and I missed out on, and tons of gameplay mechanics, like the parries and the crazy juggles and the OTG ground bounces and the wall bounce mechanics. I don't get any of it. The last one, Tekken 7, I ate a super. Remember, they have a new move. It's not called a super, but it basically is a super move. Those were a new addition. I literally ate super. 9 times out of 10, someone did it. It would just hit me because I'm never expecting that in Tekken. I'm like, there's supers in Tekken? Since when? Well, it was the new mechanic, and I got hit by it every single time.
Okay, take a sip.
So, yeah. It drove me bonkers, and,
He played Tekken 6, yep. Again with the camera. Again. Dude.
Is that more centered? Remember, I messed with my camera and screwed it. That is more centered. I messed with my camera and I screwed it up.
That's
but now
not more centered.
But now we got to get it centered properly. I think that even looks even better, right? It looks more centered. Okay. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to be great at Tekken at first. Maybe in time if I give it the time. But with 3 weeks left before Tekken 8, let's not go crazy with fighting games. Let's play Street Fighter once a week on Friday nights, okay, to give it a good send-off. You know, maybe some Blanca, probably go some more Dalsim. Maybe I'll bring back Honda for one stream. We'll see. But let's just give it a proper send-off. And then after that, I will go back to Street Fighter. When there's a new DLC character, I'll go back and check them out. When they do their seasonal updates, because they do these. They do seasonal updates where there's all new content in the game, and I'd like to go back to those as well. So I'm not giving up on Street Fighter. It's just I don't want to put that amount of time into it when really the fun has left the game. Really, unless I'm going to play this game insanely hardcore. I'm going to buy a gaming PC to reduce my input lag and the amount of input drops, and I'm going to be playing this game 5, 6 times a week. I'm never going to get better at it because that's the level it's at now. You know, this is what happens with any fighting game typically. You're 7, 8 months in. That's what it's become. It's basically just for the hardcore competitive players. Everyone else has dropped it. So that's the point we're at. So Friday Night Fights will continue.
Whatever.
But more fighting game coverage coming at the end of this month with Tekken. Okay, Tekken 8.
Okay, cool.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Again, this camera seems off. It's like I put it up and it dips a little bit. Well, we'll see what happens here. Okay, so that's
now what the hell
plans for fighting games after last night. Now, after I finished with Street Fighter 6 last night, I went to work on DSP Throwback, which is
nope. You're not getting away.
After I finished with Street Fighter 6 last night, I went to work on DSP Throwback, which is my newly rebranded channel.
I went to work.
It used to be called KO Gaming, but I've rebranded the channel now for 2024. And what this channel is going to be is a legacy content channel. Now that my frame rate just dipped, did you see that?
Shut up. Shut up.
What is
shut
going on?
up,
Frame
shut
rate has
up,
chopped
shut
up. Does it look choppy to you guys too?
Shut
I don't
up.
think I can fix that either.
I don't care.
Locally. You guys think it looks fine? Why did 720p make it go dark? What is going on?
Dark Spadil?
Why would it do that?
He's in the dark zone. The Underdark. Huh?
I give up. I guess we're just going to continue. I'm at a loss. I don't get it. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
So, basically last night, I finished with the Resident Evil, the Street Fighter stream, and I want to get to work on the DSP Throwback channel. So, for those who don't know, my old channel, KO Gaming, which is from 2016, was an edited content channel where I did highly edited reviews,
Oh my God.
countdowns, series, and things that basically took a lot of time. It wasn't live gameplay. It wasn't streaming. It was edited style on-demand videos. It did really well for a year. Okay? Really well for a year.
Okay.
And then what happened? YouTube demonetized it for literally no reason.
Yeah,
Every video I
accident.
uploaded to the channel was already demonetized before it even went
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
When I asked YouTube why, they gave me the form letter response of here's what's not allowed for monetization. I said, my channel has none of that, so why are you doing it? And they would ignore me. So basically,
Yeah.
I gave up on it.
I don't
used it as a
believe you.
backup channel for a while when this channel actually got hit with a bunch of nonsense, and I was not able to upload to it for like a month.
So there you go. All of a sudden, when this channel had problems, all of a sudden, he was still monetized. He was still able to make money on the garbage videos, the gameplay. Weird. Weird how the gameplay lazy uploads were able to make you money, but not things that actually took a little bit of effort.
So I used it as a backup upload channel, and I got the monetization back at
Yeah, how did you get the monetization back? How did you get it back? That's why I don't fucking believe you.
that point. That was around 2018.
Yeah.
But I haven't used that
Make that make sense.
channel since 2018. Over the last few years, you guys have asked me, would you ever upload your lost playthroughs, your lost media content like Final Fantasy 13 or Red Dead Redemption or LA Noire? And I said, well, if I could find them, I went to my closet and found them. Okay? So I explained the whole idea of this new DSP Throwback channel yesterday on this show. If you didn't see it, I recommend you watch yesterday's show. It'll fully explain it. So last night, I went over and KO Gaming has now been rebranded. It's now DSP Throwback. So you can access it right now. It's youtube.com/@DSP Throwback. If you're interested in this new project, and if
Type
you're
it in,
interested in
guys.
seeing the
Guys, type that link in. You gotta say it. Do you need to hear it again?
legacy content come back in a new, creative, and more modernized way, please go over there, give it a look, and please subscribe to the channel, all right?
No.
So last night I did a vlog. It was only about 10 minutes, and all it did was explain the premise of the channel. And I
No,
want
it
to say
didn't.
thanks, within 24 hours, or excuse me, within 12 hours, the video already exceeded 1,000 views and is climbing. That's great. It shows that there is some initial interest in the channel. Already there's over 100 new subscribers and climbing, so there are people who are interested in seeing this project, okay? So, last night, after I had uploaded that video, I said, hey, I think I am going to upload the first, I don't know, let's say 2 hours of my Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, okay? Because here's the thing. By uploading those videos, I can check and see, are there any issues with them on YouTube? Because if I'm going to work on this channel and I'm going to edit those videos
This fucking slur. This guy keeps doing it. The fucking ego on this guy is insane.
okay? Because here's the thing. By uploading those videos, I can check and see, are there any issues with them on YouTube? Because if I'm going to work on this
I'm gonna work on it.
channel and I'm going to edit those videos
I'm gonna edit those videos together. I'm gonna do that. I hate him. I think I hate
Look
him.
at this guy. He looks so depressed.
Fuck this dude.
into, longer videos.
I'm gonna do that. He doesn't even correct himself. I'm gonna do it.
If I'm going to run them through filters and
I'm gonna run them through filters.
processing to make them look better, I need to make sure the content is okay, right? I need to
Holy fuck. No shame. Dude, those people who are actually doing this for you are probably actually watching this. Legit. How do you think that makes them feel? Are you fucking kidding me?
make sure YouTube's going to accept the content. What about copyright issues and all of that, right? So, I uploaded
Jesus
about
Christ, man.
11 or 12 videos to the channel just to do a test. First thing I noticed, already there's a problem, okay? So, here's a big difference from how videos used to be done back in the day versus how they're done now, okay? So, back in the day, when you used to upload to YouTube,
Back in the
you would open
day.
your uploading queue, and let's say you had 10 videos to upload in a day. So you would queue them all up. You would select all 10 videos, drag them into this window, and what YouTube would do, it would start uploading the first video, and you would order them in the order you want them to go live. So YouTube would say, okay, this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. So you could actually order the videos in the order you wanted them to upload Now, the thing is, it was never a guarantee that they would actually show up in that order because YouTube processing is very finicky. Sometimes YouTube processing will go, instant processing, and your video will go live within moments that it uploaded. And then other times, it would just sit there and get stuck in processing for hours on end for seemingly no reason. I think it had something to do with YouTube servers. But basically, you couldn't control that. That was on YouTube's end.
Oh my god. So not only was he lazy in recording the videos and not editing them, he was also lazy in uploading them, and he still is, because videos get uploaded out of order, even to this day.
So it used to be you could somewhat control.
You know how you could control it? Just upload one at a time. Wait until one's done before you do the next one.
The order that videos uploaded and went live on YouTube, it just wasn't.
He doesn't even care. It's all about the money. It's all for this. Greed is massively strong.
Okay. Today, YouTube changed this. It was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. YouTube changed this whole process. Now, let's say I want to upload 10 videos. Okay. So I start uploading one. I put all the data in. I start uploading the next, and immediately it starts uploading that one too. Wait, what?
Huh?
So the way it works is, it used to be it would upload one whole video in its entirety, then move on to the next. Upload that whole video in its entirety, then move on to the next. Now, YouTube tries to simultaneously upload all the videos at once. So if you try to queue up 10 videos to upload, it'll literally begin uploading all 10 videos at the same time.
Yep.
So number one, it kills your bandwidth. If you have, good upload speed, which I do, it can handle it. But imagine if you don't have good upload speed.
What do you mean imagine? What? Fuck you.
It just
Shut up.
destroys your internet. And it makes everything insanely.
What if you don't have good internet? Something that requires internet? It's gonna destroy, it's gonna use your internet. What the fuck is this complaint? It's gonna use your internet.
Slow. It used to be, okay, one video would upload, it would take, 20 minutes? Then it would go to the next part. It would upload.
DSP, also remember, most people don't upload 10 videos at one time. Because most people aren't fucking lazy like you.
In 20 minutes, then it would go to the next part. Now, because you're uploading all at once, it decides, it'll all upload at once. Now everything.
Well, that's not true. You know what I'm saying. Most people don't do that.
Slow. And that's why sometimes what's happened is after my first stream here, I'll queue up this podcast and a few parts of the gameplay, and I'll just let it sit there and upload, and I'll go downstairs, have dinner, come back, and it's not even done uploading. And I'll be like, well, gives. Why didn't it finish? Because YouTube just decided to be slow that day. And because it was uploading all the videos simultaneously, it just lagged up and didn't finish. And that happens not all the time, but maybe once a week at least. And it's all on YouTube. Why they changed their process for uploading videos, I don't know. So how did this affect me? Well, you got to remember something, okay? All of my legacy content is on incredibly old external hard drives. That is an ancient, I think it's maybe a Seagate hard drive from 2009. That is old technology, USB 2.0, old style hard drive, not even the mini hard
Old style
drive. It's huge. So it's already slow. And now you're trying to tell that hard drive to upload 10 files at once to the internet? Do you think you can handle that?
What do you mean? What does that mean? 10 just drag the files to your computer first. Don't you have to bring them on your computer to edit them? You said you're going to edit them together, right? You're going to do that? You don't do that from the hard drive. You put it on your computer.
Of course it can. So basically what happens is I'll set it up to upload all these videos and it'll just lag up. So I ended up having to restart. I tried uploading. It just lagged up and wasn't working. So I had to restart. And basically I had to do it, maybe do 3-4 videos at a time tops. That was it.
Wow. Instead of... oh my God, whatever. Moving on.
Because like I told you guys, those videos are 10 minutes long. I wanted to upload 2 hours of footage. That's 12 videos. Well, I can't do them all at once and walk away. I got to queue up 3 videos to upload, walk away, come back in an hour, queue up 3 more videos to upload, walk away, come back in an hour, queue up 3 more videos to upload. Do you see what a pain in the ass this is? And this is just my initial attempt to get these videos online. It's already a pain in the ass, which I knew from the moment when I was going to start working on this, there was going to be problems, all right? First thing I go to do, it's annoying, all right? So once I figure out this is how it's going to be, I just can't queue up everything and walk away. I'm going to have to actively be coming back to do this shit, which is very annoying. Some of the videos start to go live, and I have them as unlisted because the reason I'm doing this is to test the waters. These Final Fantasy 13 videos have not been on the internet for many, many years. So in those years, has YouTube cleared this kind of content? Are there copyright issues? Are there other issues? Let's see what happens.
Other issues, yeah. I think that's partially why he wants other people to go through them and edit them. I feel like he's going to be cutting out some shit. I don't think this is going to be a raw upload.
That's right. So, all these videos...
I don't know, dude.
Upload. And there's 11 of them, I want to say. 11 videos. part 1 immediately gets flagged for copyright. Immediately. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm like, damn.
Doesn't want to make money on them, by the way. He's already told us this is not about money.
That was fast. What is it? It's the intro song at the beginning of Final Fantasy 13. So the actual, like, intro theme song of the game gets flagged. And then it flags another part of the video. Get this. Content from Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. But this isn't Lightning Returns. This is the original Final Fantasy 13. So at some point, Square Enix flagged the music from the sequel, but it flags the same music when it plays in the original game.
Okay. It's a bot. It just detects
And
the
it's
music,
like,
dude.
What?
What?
So how would I get around that? Right?
Why? Because I don't even know if it blocked the video. He hasn't said that. I feel like if it blocked the video, he would have told us. Because I've gotten copyright stuff on my streams. Obviously, I play music and shit. So it doesn't matter. I don't monetize this shit anyways. What the fuck do I care? What the fuck, bro? Like, who gives a fuck? I thought it's not about money.
The only thing I can think of, I mean, there's...
Because again, if the video was blocked, he would have said it's blocked. He wouldn't shut up about the fact that it got blocked. He's not saying that. He's just saying it got copyright. It hit a copyright like notice. Which happens to me all the time.
Things you can do, right? You could try to edit out the music.
Why?
You could try to replace the music, or you could just say whatever, let it fly. This is going to be part 1 of the playthrough, all right? It's going to be the most viewed part. But at the same time...
What? Who cares?
If it's going to be the one that has the most copyright issues, maybe it just makes sense to let it have the copyright issues, and I'll make nothing on this video eventually.
Yes, that's what you told us.
When this channel gets repartnered,
You
right? Like, what am I going
bitch.
to do? So, I'm thinking maybe that...
Wait, what? Say that again?
When this channel gets...
Hold on.
makes sense to let it have the copyright issues, and I'll make nothing on this video eventually when this channel gets repartnered, right? Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah. Okay, so it is about money then. It is about money then.
So, I'm thinking maybe that's not so big of a deal.
Okay.
Maybe we just let it roll.
Whatever,
So part
fuck
1
you.
will never be monetizable, right? I don't know. So I continue to upload. Guess what? Just listen to this. Part 5 of the playthrough gets removed from the channel before I ever made it live.
There you go.
What?
Huh?
It's not visible. What? How could it be removed? Right? It says, get this.
Get this.
YouTube terms and conditions match. Listen to this. In 2011, Square Enix already matched this same video on YouTube for copyright and had it removed.
Uh-oh.
Because there is a legacy claim in YouTube's system from 13 years ago. YouTube will not allow the re-uploading of this video. Fuck.
Nice.
What?
Huh?
So, if you guys aren't aware, back in the day, YouTube was a very different place, okay?
Oh, shut
There were
up.
companies. Square Enix was actually one of them. That's why Final Fantasy 13 had been put on its own separate YouTube channel. And that channel, like, I didn't have any issues on it, but apparently over time, Square Enix did strike down some of my videos. I just wasn't aware, because I never logged into that channel, right? I didn't care. They were there for a year. Anyone who wanted to see the playthrough already had, and I guess at some point, some of these videos had gotten blocked, claimed, whatever, okay? But here's the thing. Since 2011, thousands of people have played Final Fantasy 13
Thousands.
on YouTube and not had their videos removed. So what gives? This is a legacy claim. At
Yeah.
one point, Square Enix was striking people with these claims, and they don't do it anymore. They stopped. Just like every company stopped. Like Rockstar used to do it, they stopped. All these Nintendo used to do it, they stopped. Everyone stopped doing it. But YouTube's system is so outdated and stupid and automated.
No, that's a pretty good system if it fucking remembered a thing that old.
It recognizes a claim that's 13 years old as if it's a valid claim for today, and says, therefore, you can never re-upload that video.
But that specific video had a
Ever
claim
again.
on it, you dumb bitch.
So I want you to think about that for a second. As if things never change in the law, things never change. You know what I mean? It makes
The
no
law?
sense at all. Just because there was a legal claim made 13 years ago doesn't mean that legal claim stands today. It should be checked, it should be verified, but YouTube doesn't care because everything's automated.
My God.
Okay? So I have the right to dispute it, and if I dispute it and win the dispute, the video will go live in over 2 weeks.
DSP, this is what you get for trying to fucking dig up old shit and just raw upload it again. Like, this seems like a you issue, a Phil issue. Like, dude, What do you care so much? You're just straight up taking old shit trying to make money on it again.
I have to dispute it. But here's the thing. I was just testing the waters. I wasn't going to
okay.
make these videos go live.
He doesn't actually care. That's why he's complaining about
In
it.
this state. Anyway, I did this on purpose.
Yeah.
I pre-uploaded the videos to test and
Pre-uploaded.
see what would happen if I just put the raw videos on the channel. I'm glad I didn't. Do you see what I mean? If I had done this on DSP Gaming, already I would have had it.
Really, thank you.
VLX with the 2.
Here's a blues clue. This is a bad idea. Wet rainbows.
We just got a letter. It's a YouTube copyright strike. Ah, thank you, VLX with the 2.
Issues. You see, that's why I'm glad I did it this way. So, what is going to happen is, as I said, it's not just me working on this channel. There are people all collabing here to make this channel happen. Okay, people actually really love the legacy content. They want to see it be presented in a modern
People
way.
collabing. He literally said, "I'm gonna be doing all the work."
People miss this old content and they want to help out. So,
Help out. Help out is doing all the work. This fucking guy.
what we're going to do is we're going to take these parts, likely 3 each, okay? So 3 parts each. We're going to run these parts through an HD upfiltering.
We
so
are
what
gonna
that's
do
supposed
that.
to do, it's supposed to take all that blurriness and graininess away. Because remember, this was a camera pointed at my TV. It's supposed to smooth
shut
out
up.
that stuff to make it look more crisp, more HD.
More crispy.
It's also going to have an
You're gonna fix the playthrough sexy.
echo filter run on it. So remember, my old commentary used to be in my condo, and it was a big echoing, right? It's going to try to remove some of that echo filter as well, so you don't hear that anymore. It'll sound more like my modern videos. It won't sound exactly like that, but it will sound a little bit better. Okay? So, that's going to happen first. Then, once that's done, then we're going to edit those videos together into roughly 30-minute segments, thinking like take 3 videos and edit them together. So when I asked, I'm just curious, how much work does this take? Just listen to this.
Huh?
In order to do this, to run each video through, so a 10-minute video, okay?
This dude. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let it play.
I asked, I'm just curious, how much work does this take? Just listen to this.
I'm curious.
In order to do this, to run each video
How badly am I scamming you? How badly am I making you do shit for me? Huh? Let me know.
through, so a 10-minute video, okay, combined with the 2 others to make a 30-minute video will take almost 4 hours of work.
Work.
Almost 4.
Wait, what do you mean 4 hours of work? What does that mean? No, it doesn't. If you're running it through an AI upscaler and then putting a filter on the fucking video, how the fuck is that 4 hours of work? Does he just mean they click like apply filter or like click render and then they're working? The thing doing it by itself is working? What do you mean by that, dude? 4 hours of work?
4 hours of work per part of this playthrough, and each part will be a half an hour long.
Gotta babysit the render. Who do you think? Oh boy, nice gaslighting.
Now, do you see
dude.
what I mean when I told you guys it's not as simple as you think? It's literally not just me tossing the videos online.
So hey, Phil, if it's 4 hours of work, how about you pay people as if they're working for 4 hours? Why don't you pay them then? If it's this much work, why don't you pay them?
It wouldn't work. If I just toss the videos online, some of them will be blocked, some of them will be muted for copyright. We got to get around those issues. And then on top of that, to actually edit these into longer parts and all of that, right?
Edit.
It's a ton of work.
Ton of work.
That's why this wasn't something I ever just wanted to rush into before I was ready. I wanted to make sure that everything was prepared properly, that it was being done well. And now that I'm doing it, I see, wow, look at all this work, right? Look
You can test upscaling to see how long it takes. Sure, internality. If you do, let me know.
at all this tremendous amount of effort that's going to take to have this channel work. So, FYI, it's in process, okay? Basically, what's going to happen, here's what we're hoping. Once these videos are run through these HD filtering programs, the echo reduction programs, and once everything's edited together,
HD filtering programs.
it's not going to look like the old video anymore. It's going to look completely different. It's going to have different, I don't think that YouTube is going to match these videos to the old ones that I uploaded in 2010 and say, oh, this is a re-upload from a 2010 video that already was taken down by Square Enix. Instead, it'll recognize it as a totally new gameplay video, and it should be fine, okay? But
Well, yeah, you're not literally uploading the same file, so it's probably going to be fine, dude.
I was very curious, because here's the thing. Now we know that particular part may have issues, so we got to be ready for that, and maybe we'd have to cut a part out. What is it?
We have to cut a part out. I'm not gonna let this slide, you fucking lazy bitch. You cannot keep saying we. Stop it. You're not doing anything.
I don't know. It might take experimentation. Is there like a part of that one video that YouTube is using to identify to a literally 13-year-old outdated claim from Square Enix, right? Is there something we can do to fix that? So it's all this work that has to be done, and that's why right now there's no videos on the channel. Even
that's why I'm not paying them, but it's so much work, but I'm not paying anybody.
No, I uploaded all that. It's going to take a tremendous amount of work.
Tremendous amount of work. You should not be saying this. You should not be saying this.
I can't promise you guys when you'll see the first video. All right? I don't know.
All right.
I would hope, we'd get some videos up this month.
Crack the whip,
right?
Phil.
But I don't know. And the thing is, if it takes this much work, just think about this. I have 11 parts ready to go. So that's going to take, no lie, if it's 4 hours per 3 parts, right? So for the first 4 videos, it's going to take like 12 to 24 hours of work.
Yeah. Don't admit this, because then I can go in your chat and say, Phil, if it's so much work, why don't you pay them if it's so much work? How do you think he'd respond to that?
And that's active work. That's not
active work. Yeah. Watching the render bar go up.
Oh, I'm just, I'm sitting here doing nothing. It's active work.
Active
so that's
work.
Going to be probably days.
What's the work?
Days of work to weeks, right?
Work.
So hopefully I'll get some parts up for you guys, but I don't know when, and I'm not going to make you any promises. I would love to say, hey, it'll be live in a week. It'll be live. I don't want to say nothing. It might be live tomorrow. It could be live in a month. I don't know, but it's being worked on. Okay. But it was very interesting to attempt this and to see the process of how it's going.
Oh,
I'm actually very excited to see what the first video looks like when it has all of this, up filtering and echo reduction, everything done to it. I'm very
You see? He's very excited to see what it looks like. He's not doing anything. He's not even looking at the process of it. He's not like in the editing room as the director, like George Lucas there in the editing room, just watching people edit and telling them what to do and stuff. He's not even doing that. He's not even in the fucking area.
very curious to see how that will work out and how the video will look and stuff like that. So that's all in process, FYI, and I'll give you more information when I have it. Right now, that's where we're at, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do my best. I'm just going to get, like, that whole playthrough ready.
Here's what he's going to do. He's going to explain what he's doing. Let me guess, it's nothing.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do my best. I'm just going to get, like, that whole playthrough ready to go. So all the raw videos are ready to go.
Man.
And then, as time progresses, slowly...
Whoa, dude, he's going to drag the files from the hard drive onto his computer. Whoa, dude, that's amazing. That's so much work. That's like 15 hours of active work.
They can be worked on. They can be run through the filter, edited together, uploaded, etc. in their better form for you guys to be more digestible, all right? So that's pretty interesting, right? I mean, very different from anything that I'd be working on. And again, it's...
Say that again? One more time.
Pretty interesting, right?
Last time, I promise.
It's very different from anything that I'd be working on.
I've been working on.
And again, I want to accentuate here. It's not just me. I'm the...
Oh, look, dude, what? He just says I've been working on anything. It's different from anything I've worked on. Now, let me get it straight. It's not just me.
That's pretty interesting, right? I mean, very different from anything that I'd be working on. And again, I want to accentuate here. It's not just me. I'm the one with the raw footage.
I'm the
doing
him.
The initial test.
I'm the him.
There's people behind the scenes really working hard because they want to see this content.
Yeah.
Get recognition on the internet. Get back
and
on
no shout out. No shout out. No call out. Don't even say who it is. Don't pay them.
Ways people can watch it. Now, here's the thing. I want to say thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
Okay? Because you've already put over 1,000 views. In fact, let me take a look here.
All right.
Over 150 new people have subscribed to DSP Throwback since I announced it yesterday. So the announcement vlog in 12 hours, getting good viewership, and the people subscribing because they're excited for this project. That's cool. Because here's the thing, as I told you guys, in order for me to repartner that channel, okay, I need to have
again with the money talk, bro, even come on
3 uploads. Right now, that's upload number 1, but I need to have 2 more uploads. In addition, I need to have a certain amount of watch hours. And by you watching not only that announcement vlog, but if you were to go back and watch some of the legacy content on the channel as well, that would help boost.
He's begging for views. This is like an ancient DSP video. This is an ancient black shirt begging video from like 2015.
If you were to go back and watch.
Go back and check out. Go view my shit.
Watch some of the legacy content on the channel as well. That would help boost the watch hours on it. So then I could get it repartnered. Now, again, here's the thing. I am not going to be doing anything on this channel.
Oh boy, Lenny Cran with the 10 gifted memberships, dude. Yeah, you legend. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Enjoy, guys.
Channel with memberships or anything like that. The only point is to get the channel up and running, and to maybe get some ads on the videos. That's it. That's all I really care about. I'm not going to be on this channel all the time making new content. It's just going to be this legacy content that's uploaded. Every once in a while, maybe I'll do a random stream or something on it, or react to the old content, which is kind of a cool idea. But I'm not looking to have people be paid members and stuff like that. That's not my concern here. My concern is just getting it partnered.
My concern is just getting it partnered. Are the people who are doing all the work, 24 hours of active work, are they going to get the money? Is that why you're so desperate to get it partnered? Because you really want them to get paid? Is that what's happening? I don't know. I doubt that's what's happening, dude. I doubt that's what's happening.
Have people be paid members and stuff like that. That's not my concern here. My concern is just getting it partnered.
My concern is not milking you directly for money. My concern is also putting ads on the shit to milk you guys for money. The fuck?
To get those initial ads and things like that.
I'm very concerned. That's my only concern, is putting ads on the videos.
You see?
So
it would be great if you checked out the channel.
Viewback.
If you could watch that, not only the announcement vlog, but maybe check out some legacy stuff. And obviously, once these first videos eventually hit the channel of Final Fantasy, it would be absolutely cool if you could give them a watch, even if you're not interested, and just give me some feedback on what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me know. Hey, do you like how the video looks? Do you like how the upscaler worked? How does it sound with the echo? Do you think this is an improvement? Like I said, these are going to be half-an-hour installments instead of 10-minute videos like the playthrough originally was. What do you think of that? That will help.
That
will literally help a lot.
Just do like a 5-hour upload, man.
All right. So check it out again. YouTube.com/.
Yep. Type it out. Get your pen out. Get your pen and paper. Type it out.
DSP Throwback.
Yep.
Please watch the announcement vlog. That will help for watch hours. If you want to check out some of the legacy stuff, I would recommend don't check out the gameplay. Check out the edited videos from 2016. There was some really well done reviews, countdowns, and edited content. Yeah, well done. People again, my most viewed video on that channel was about Homefront: The Revolution and how awfully broken that game was at launch. Apparently, the game was actually improved a lot years later, but it took them like 2 years to make it better. But at launch, that game was a complete mess and a waste of everybody's money and time. And that video went viral and got over 1 million views. It was the most viewed video about the game on YouTube at the time. So.
Yeah, check out my old videos. I won't be making things like that anymore, but check them out anyways. Get disappointed.
So that would help. And see, Zen Shuriken just said, I already said this yesterday, but I think some people missed the point. Zen Shuriken just said it in chat. If the upscaling looks good, maybe he can do some more classic playthroughs. You're exactly right. That's the whole point. My content from the original Darkside-filled channel looks god-awful. But that's some of my oldest, most great legacy playthroughs. I have all of those files right now in hard drives. So I could take my classic playthroughs, upgrade them, make them look better, make them sound better.
I can do that. I can do that.
All of those files right now in hard drives. So I could take my classic playthroughs, upgrade them, make them look better, make them sound better, put them into half-an-hour segments, add thumbnails, and make a more digestible, modernized viewing experience for people on the DSP Throwback channel.
I can do that. Can you?
And that's the point. And then, of course, I could eventually go there and do other content with it. Like I said, I could do a react to that content and say, you know, what I think about it and stuff like that. That'd be cool, right? So that's the whole idea. All right? So I hope that sounds good. Please give it a look, and I will let you guys know what happens over time, you know, if and when stuff is available, all right, to watch. Right now, there's no content to watch besides the legacy content, just the announcement vlog.
Shut up.
But it sure would be great if you could at least watch what's over there. You know, once the viewing hours go up, then I would be able to actually monetize said content.
Yes, that's his only concern, guys.
And go from there, and
only concern is monetizing the old shit that he's already been paid for.
And see what happens, all right? So, again, this is one of many things that are going to happen this year. It's the first one. It's the one that's the furthest along. So I just wanted to get you guys excited. There are more things coming. In fact, I can tell you this. There is something else coming new, all right, that you guys are going to be very interested in within the next couple of weeks. All right, and I'll talk about it when I'm ready, but it's going to be a surprise.
Is it?
And that's why I really don't want to spoil it, but it's something very cool that I think you guys are going to enjoy.
Very cool.
So more on future things coming this year soon, but not yet. Okay. All right, so I worked last night on DSP Throwback. I literally was uploading videos like late.
Oh, wow. What cool work, dude. Whoa, he was uploading videos. Whoa, that's crazy work, brother.
And that's why I didn't get to work on the whole best of 2023 countdown nominations, and I will work on those hopefully tonight. We'll see. Hopefully.
We'll
find out. But basically, I'm curious
Okay, we're done.
tonight what's going to happen with Like a Dragon, so let's talk about today.
No. Okay, this is where we pre-ordered our skip juice.
Hopefully this goes well, and it's a great playthrough. Meaningful playthrough this time. Because again, back then as I...
Oh, Resident Evil 0?
Experience, and maybe, you know, the first one that I had. Because I think that the first one that I had, I can't even really recall it.
What the fuck was that?
Because I think that the first one that I had, I can't even really recall it. You know what I mean? Like, I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
What's he
at this
doing?
point. So, hopefully this goes well, and it's a great playthrough. It's probably my least remembered Resident Evil game of all time.
Yes.
So it'll be good to actually replay it and have a good time, maybe, you know, feeling like it's really an interactive, good, meaningful playthrough
Oh, he hit us with a meaningful Resident Evil 0
time. Because again, back then, as I told you guys, around 2016
with his mic fucking up as he says it. That's a cool moment.
The year when I basically felt really, really burnt out. Doing the offline style of content, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. That's why I started KO Gaming, because I wanted to diversify my content and do different stuff, you know?
Hey, take a sip.
So, this will be interesting. Hopefully you guys will join me for it.
All right.
Starting today. And then tonight on the...
Nope.
More Sea of Stars, which I'm a very...
Don't care.
And so she's been playing it, and I've been...
Wait, who?
Home, combined into one. And I'm excited to jump back in for a second session.
Sea of Stars.
I'm not here on Thursday. It's my day off from streaming.
Yes.
I'm actually going to be running a bunch of errands, but it's going to be more of a chill day at home this week. My wife and I are looking forward to it. She's been playing Far Cry 6.
My wife.
Look at this guy. You look so depressed.
And so she's been playing it, and I've been, you know, helping her with it in certain parts. And she might even beat it this week, which I'm excited to actually be able to finish the game.
Yay! She's going to beat it this week.
Dang, that looked good.
Yeah, let's go. Insert crowd cheer here. Insert crowd cheer. I'm so happy, dude. She's not part of your content.
Together on our day off, so we'll see. And then on Friday, it's going to be more Baldur's Gate 3 and Friday Night Fights. Like I said, Street Fighter will now just be Friday nights. Saturday will be Resident Evil 0, and hopefully, like this morning, I was busy with other stuff. I didn't check. Yeah, I have to check.
What?
Okay? This month, I'm assuming I'm going to have at least 1, 2, or 3 to do. But I haven't checked yet. Like, this morning, I was busy with other stuff. I didn't check yet. I have to check later today.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard back from anyone yet. Like, no one has submitted their questions to me yet of what the videos will be. So I don't know what they are yet to say, oh, okay, well, I need to do 2, 3 videos. If there's only 1 video to do this month, then I'm just going to squeeze it in between the streams, and we'll do a Sunday night stream. But if there end up being like 2, 3, 4 videos to do this month, then I'm gonna take Sunday night off from streaming.
His Patreon shit.
Private videos. Okay, so just to give you guys the heads up. And also, the truth is, that would actually help me a little bit, because if I did do that, it would help me to prepare, because starting Monday the 8th is my year-end series. So on Monday, the daytime stream on the 8th will be Baldur's Gate 3, and the night stream will be the most disappointing games of the year countdown. I will go through the top 10 or more disappointing games from 2023 and why I felt they were so disappointing. That's the late night stream. Then on Tuesday, it'll be more Resident Evil 0. And then
okay, brother, can we
get
move
more
on?
into it, because the year-end series will be May. Maybe I could do one.
Please. What, Burnell?
So there you go. And by the way, yesterday, someone brought up, they said, hey, Phil, what's your next marathon? Would you do a Super Bowl event this year?
Huh?
Huh?
Burnell?
What the fuck's going on?
Mr. Burnell, you
Hi.
there?
Hello.
Hello, Burnell?
What? It just walks away? What the fuck? Okay. Oh.
No, I refuse to do a Super Bowl event this year. Probably yes.
I love how well that suits him, by the way.
I can't even hear. It's such an echo when I wear this helmet. I can't even hear all I hear is like this resounding echo in my head when I got this thing on. How do they actually play the sport with these helmets on?
It's not a plastic helmet, you bitch.
Giant echo. It sounds like you're in a cave.
It's not a plastic fucking helmet, you fucking slur, dude.
Seriously. It's like,
Reggie.
I can't hear. Anyway.
Come on.
Yes, I would consider doing a Super Bowl event. It seems like you guys really liked the one that I did last year. We're going to continue on and not be doing goal-related marathons. I'm just going to do marathons for fun. So since you guys really seemed to like the football marathon we did last year with the Super Bowl, I see no reason.
I love how he twisted this. It only took like 2 days for him to twist this. Just 2 days ago, he was saying, I want to do another Super Bowl event. I want to do it. I. And now he's saying, you guys want me to do it. You love it. You want to see it.
To not do another one.
What the fuck?
Okay, so let's do it. And I think you guys had said that it was like February 11th. So we'll probably do it the day before. Sunday, February 10th will be my first marathon of 2024. There'll be football jerseys. There'll be football helmets. There'll be football props. There'll be booze and drinking. But the question is, what else do you guys want? Like, what actually do you want to see happen during that event? I'm curious. Do you want to see me play video games? Do you want to see me react to Super Bowl ads like I did last year? You know, I'm open to whatever. We could do whatever you guys want. It could be just a chill party atmosphere, which I think would work well.
If I say play Madden, will he play Madden? I don't know.
I'll probably get some silly Super Bowl related snacks and things like that. I did try some of those snacks last year. Some of them were absolutely disgusting. Remember, it was like beer cheese filled pretzels. That was so nasty. I remember it was so nasty.
You don't know what I want to see, Phil.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Really?
Really,
thank you.
Echo in his head calls his head is empty.
Maybe it's Elandoria. Thank you for the 2 Singaporean dollars. Thank you so much, dude. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, empty head, empty brain, empty thoughts. Echo.
So you guys let me know. Let's start talking about this. All right? And let's start planning. It'll be the first event of the year, February 10th. Okay? Cool first marathon of the year. I'm excited for that. Fair enough? All right, cool.
No. Not cool. All right, hurry up.
Yeah, it could be Tecmo Bowl, exactly. It could be another football game. I'm not sure what you guys want. Whatever you're thinking of, all right? All right, I think that's enough of me blabbing now about the schedule. What I'd just like to quickly do is say thank you all for being here and chilling with me on the podcast, and thank you for supporting all of my content. You know, 15 years is a long time to be on the internet, especially with the fact that I didn't really follow the trends that everybody else did. As you guys know, the reason that I'm still able to be here every single day having these awesome streams and making content for you is because of you. I'm a crowd-funded individual. No sponsorships, no partnerships, no paid promotions, no referral codes, no shilling of games or products. Instead, it's me being honest about everything that I do here on stream. You know that when I talk about a game, it's the truth.
I shill myself,
sugarcoating it or kissing its butt, or at the same time slamming a game for clickbait views. Instead, it's me being real with you. And I can do that because you support my content. So today, if you're enjoying this stream, if you're looking forward to Resident Evil 0, maybe you like all the stuff I'm doing, maybe you like the initiative I have over on DSP Throwback, please consider supporting the stream in some way. Right now, my goal for today is try to hit 725 members. In truth, we had 730-something the other day, but we lost a bunch. I guess a member bomb had expired. So today, it would be great if we could get 10 of those back, okay? Tips. Every stream, I have a goal of around $50 in tips. It sure would be great if you could support the stream via tipping today in some way. That would help a lot. All right, so thanks in advance to anyone who contributes in any way. Really appreciate that. Now let's get to shout-outs and to the final segment of the show. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Exploding Apple with the 5. Thank you, dude.
Phil's life is like a comedy show. Every evil scheme Phil comes up with is always going to backfire and fail.
Yeah, I think this throwback idea is the next one. He's hyping it up like it's some grand thing, but it's really not. You shouldn't hype it up like this. You should have just started doing it. It's not that exciting, man. I don't know. I don't see this lasting.
Start off today on the YouTube side of things with Lucifer Soul with a whopping, ginormous, and very generous $50 super chat this morning. Thank you, Lucifer Soul.
That alert is so quiet. Thank you, DL5, for the 1 gifted membership, dude. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that.
I'm him.
Thank you.
Let's get you up on the leaderboard and see what you had to say. So Lies for Soul says the following.
What does he say? Let me know, please.
I never played this game before, but I saw my dad play every minute of it when he did. Yeah, this game is old, right? Isn't Resident Evil 0 from the early 2000s?
Damn, how young are you? Thank you, Copeside Phil, for the 5.
Let's have a Super Bowl party with a guy who doesn't watch any sports and hates them. Sounds good?
Yeah, dude, I explicitly remember people saying like, oh, the Seahawks are gonna win or whatever the fuck. They say shit like that. And he's like, I don't know anything about sports. I don't really want to talk about it. Why the fuck are you doing a fucking Super Bowl event? Why? You don't care. It's all fake. It's all manufactured hype, dude.
Originally, and wasn't it like a GameCube game?
Thank you again, Copeside Phil. Thank you. Appreciate it.
If I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember because wasn't one of them like a GameCube exclusive for one time? And then there was, because Code Veronica was Dreamcast, was it not? There was Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think that was Dreamcast. And then I think 0 was GameCube. And then 1, 2, and 3 were all PS1.
Yeah, I'll watch his Super Bowl stream.
And 4 was weird because it was GameCube at first, but then it also was PS2. Didn't he get first? It was GameCube. Then it got by Cheetah Man. It was actually developed as an N64 game originally, but then eventually was released for GameCube in 2003. Wow. Code Veronica came out in 2000. It's so confusing. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, it's confusing. Release dates are confusing.
So, I'm happy to hear that your dad played it, and maybe you enjoyed watching your dad play it so many years ago, right? You're talking over 20 years ago when it originally came out. And now I played it 8 years ago.
Must be like a teenager viewer, dude. What? I thought you don't get those.
No recollection if I enjoyed it or not. And now we get to enjoy it together live as an interactive audience, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Lysa for Soul, for that.
Oh boy, Limecatcher with 10 gifted memberships, dude. Thank you. Thank you, really. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
A la Bloodborne. A la Final Fantasy.
The bomb. Thank you, dude.
And then Dark Kethin did a super chat. Thank you, Dark Kethin, for the super chat. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Streams. We have all cool animations now.
Oh boy, we got so many things going off. Punish Lasagna with the 5.
Excited to watch a Super Bowl event. Who thinks Madden should give him a running play on 3rd and 10?
Yeah, he got to run the ball on a 3rd and 10. Yeah, for sure, dude. Also, don't talk about sports. I don't care about sports, but let me fucking do a Super Bowl event. Thank you, Punish Lasagna.
Animation for super chats. Some refreshed animations for super chats that are recolored and look better. Some new animations for tips, which are pretty cool because they're like Yakuza themed for the upcoming Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So really like refreshed stuff for the new year around here, which I'm really enjoying. So I hope that you guys like them. Okay.
The refreshed stuff is just new alerts that somebody else made for him.
All right. So that is on the super chat side of stuff. Now, from what I can see, and this is what I need to confirm, so far, I don't see any tips. Right? Is that correct? Because now I don't even know.
Pay up, bitches.
Right?
I need to test it out. Somebody give me a tip, please.
Can I actually trust what I see here? Or did anyone tip and no notification got sent through? Because like I said, we had this issue yesterday, and it was a big problem. Hopefully, you know, things are fine. No one's tipped yet. Okay?
Nice.
So in the meantime, since no tips have come through, by the way, good afternoon, Lucky Gremlin. Thanks for tagging me.
You just said it again.
I guess it is afternoon. Wow, it is afternoon for me now. Didn't even realize. If you want to chat, you can tag me in the chat, and we'll talk a little bit. We'll do some Q&A. And if any contributions come through, I will shout them out. Okay? Fair enough? All right. So let's see what people want to talk about this morning.
That's
we got
fair
a little
enough,
bit of extra
dude.
time before we jump into Resident Evil 0.
By the way, alert. He has 0 tips. He has 0 tips. Please, somebody tip him, please. Reminder, again, he has 0 tips. Burnell?
Yeah, keep in mind, I missed out on all these Resident Evils. The last one that I played was wear it. Does Jasper Kitty have costumes? Jasper Kitty does not like wearing costumes. The very first year that we had him, we rescued him, for Christmas, we bought him one of those collars, and it was like a big bow with like a collar, festive collar, it was colorful. We put it on him, he hated it and ripped it off within like 5 minutes. Since then, we just don't bother. You can tell certain cats like stuff and certain ones don't. He doesn't like that kind of stuff, so we don't torture him with it.
Torture.
Let's see here. I don't have a most memorable playthrough. Iron Gall. So many playthroughs in 15 years. It's hard to even remember all of them.
Heavy Rain.
So many different ones with awesome moments, but I don't have a personal, like, memorable favorite one. My favorite Resident Evil game, probably of all time, is still the original. Resident Evil 1. Whether it was the PS1 version or the remake that we actually played a year ago. Like, that game is just so awesome, and it really, to me, defined the entire survival horror genre.
I like 2, dude.
I think it'll always resonate to me as the favorite game, unless they make an insanely good one, but it's still my favorite.
Okay.
If this playthrough gets support, would I play other Resident Evils right after? I don't think we would have time. If this is this going to take, let's say this takes 15 hours. So that's 5 streams. Let's say I do a stream now, 2 streams next week, and 2 streams the week after. We're already going to have very little time before the new releases hit. So I don't think we would have time for another Resident Evil, honestly. I don't think time will permit it. Keep in mind that I'm balancing this with Baldur's Gate 3. It's not the only game that I'm playing.
Okay. Just say no, dude.
No Sleep Real Vibes literally asks the same question. He says, would you play Code Veronica soon? And again...
This is a Q&A, by the way. It's a Q&A. And he's pissed that somebody's asking a question.
I don't think we would have time. Being if this game is going to be that long,
this chatter should have known the other chatter was going to ask a similar question. You should have read his mind, bitch.
I don't think we're going to have time to do that. It says that my original playthrough of this game was 16 hours. That's what it's telling me on PS5.
No,
so
Bolts, yeah, I don't.
Even if this ends up being like a 15-hour playthrough, like I don't see how we'd have another chance to jump into another playthrough of Resident Evil before we get to
Is he using his phone?
The new releases. So.
What's he doing? Weird.
672 says, my favorite playthrough was DK64. It's what got me to become a more consistent viewer back on Twitch. You're a horrible person.
What?
Just so you know. Okay.
Huh?
What?
Okay.
Okay. What? All right.
Everyone has a different opinion on what my best playthroughs are. Everyone does.
Really? Can I have an opinion? I think none of them are.
Okay, I received a $20 tip.
I'm funny, dude.
From 1 Minute Man. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for the $20
thanks,
tip.
Ryan.
I would like to personally, once again, thank you
for
supporting all of my content the way that you do. Because you do, you know, regularly support my content in so many different ways. And I really appreciate that.
Yay.
Hello?
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let's do the animation. One of the new animations, which I love this one. It's cool because we're going to get to see this one probably a good amount this month. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man.
Thank you very much.
Today, $20.
20 bucks.
Thank you so very much. Will I censor the DSP throwback content? Censor it?
Whoa.
I don't really know what you mean.
Waffle Bunny with the 5
I'm
fucking...
getting too much
my
money.
lord. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Waffle Bunny 123 for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. Thank you, dude. Sound clip.
As baller as possible.
You mean like would I actually cut out words and stuff? Probably not. I don't know how I would do
So he's not going to edit out the no-no words.
that. I'm not going to painstakingly rewatch every playthrough. You know, that's... You know, what'll happen is if there's language and stuff in there, right, that's deemed inappropriate, the videos will end up, the videos will end up getting flagged 18+, and if they do, basically all that happens is it just removes the ads. Right now, there's no ads anyway, so it would just flag it 18+, and it wouldn't even affect anything, right? But that's what it is. Like back in the day, anything flew on YouTube, but over the years, things have changed, and certain kinds of, you know, comments and commentary. It's not that they're not allowed, it's that they get flagged so that you can't make money on them and they don't put ads on them, right? So, I think it'll be fine.
I'm not going to painstakingly sit through my videos, but you guys, I want you to painstakingly sit through my videos and click on the ads, of course, when I get partnered. Please help me get partnered because that's my only concern.
I'm not really too concerned. Like I said, I'm not ultimately concerned that every single piece of content that I put on DSP Throwback gets fully monetized. I have no plans to do memberships on that channel or anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't see that being a big deal. So
You've already said this. You said your concern was getting partnered to put ads on the videos so that you cannot pay the people making the videos.
Am I worried about getting canceled? Am I worried about getting canceled for things that I said 14 years ago?
Oh my God.
No. If I was going to be canceled...
Yeah, 14 years ago, like this one.
Your mouth-drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
That was 2 years ago, or 3. Yeah. 14 years ago?
It would have happened. Many people have tried and failed. I'm not going to be canceled. Sorry. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, canceled. DSP is like uncancelable because he's so irrelevant. It's just expected. That's the thing with DSP. It's expected for him to be who he is. So nobody really cares when he does something stupid. It's like, that's just DSP being fucking stupid again. So yeah, you cannot cancel someone who's just that fucking irrelevant.
Great. No sleep real vibes things I'm really...
Tony T, play that again, okay.
Your mouth-drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
He shouldn't have said that, though.
I really love Sea of Stars. He's playing it on Switch and loves it. So there you go.
So there you go.
Fallen Angel says, any plans on updating my Patreon? My Patreon, quite frankly, is a
free money
legacy way to support my content. Okay, being honest here.
Being honest, I love how he just he tries to put like a spin on it. This fucking guy, instead of just saying, yeah, I don't really give a shit about it and people just give me money for nothing. He tries to spin it into calling it a legacy way to contribute. Or whatever the bullshit he just said was. He tries to attach like a buzzword to it.
It's really not active. It's the way my Patreon works is if you just want to contribute without being part of a stream, that's one great way to do it. A lot of people who are just on-demand video watchers and never attend a stream will just pledge to my Patreon once a month to help out. Or if you're someone who actively wants to get one of these private videos made, whether it be a private react, right? Whether it be a Q&A video, like that kind of stuff, that's really what it's for. The stuff that was offered on there is from an older time before I was a full-time live streamer. I hear ya because you're like us. It even references Ask the King on there. Oh, I know. I totally know.
I know, but I'm not doing anything about it. Like, you're straight up scamming people. What if somebody doesn't know? What if a guy goes to search your thing and actually doesn't know? You're scamming him.
And the funny part is, no one pledges to that.
Nobody pledges. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
People will pledge like $1 or $5 a month just to help, and then there's people who will pledge like $50 a month to get the video, and that's it. Like, there's no one who's pledging because I wanted my video on or my question on Ask the King. It doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Yeah, he knows. He can read the mind of everybody.
So maybe you're right. Maybe I should spruce it up this year.
Just like how nobody pledged to see the Project 7 reboot. Nobody pledged for that. Only one literal person got angry. Nobody cared about his Project 7 scam.
Maybe I should remove some of those tiers just to make it like $1, $5, and $50, I guess. You know,
that's probably
maybe. It's probably really. I guess you could say the 10, but even the 10, there's really nothing for it. It's just if you want to help out and pledge behind the scenes and say, hey, I like your content that you're already making. Here's a way for me to support it silently. That's a way to do it. Or if you want to get a specific video made, the $50 pledge, and that's really what it's there for. I don't have any plans to like expand my Patreon. I don't feel like that's the way to go.
Lazy
if I were an
style.
on-demand creator, if I wasn't just a full-time live streamer, then maybe that would make sense. But no, I don't
doesn't make
plan
any
on
sense.
doing that right now. So
you can't have a Patreon if you're a streamer?
Who created my stream music? Probably about 40 different people over the years. You know, back in the day, it was guys like Ghost Drone who made the original remixes, like Thugs on the Floor. But over the years, there's been like countless people who've made
Shout out Snortwave Records.
So it's not just one person. It's basically all the fans from over the years.
I wish he played those during his stream. That'd be good.
I don't know what I'm most looking forward to playing in 2024. From the list that we went through on Christmas, I would say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a huge, cool thing because of anything. Yes, I did lose my sense of taste when I had COVID. I couldn't barely taste anything.
Wait, when did he have it? When did he have COVID?
For a few days, the only thing I could even taste was like the cherry juice that I drank, and I could only taste like the very tartness of it, and that was it.
I lost my taste except for the things that I could taste.
I couldn't taste savory or sweet or anything, but it took about a week, and then it came back.
No, wait, is he really saying Halloween? So he's retconned that into saying he had COVID even though he didn't have... Okay. Yeah, all right. I lost my taste. I'm part of the team. I'm Team COVID. I had it, dude. Trust me. Got X's in the chat.
Yes, I'm streaming Final Fantasy VII at launch. It's one of the biggest releases of the year. I will absolutely be streaming it at launch.
Day one views. Day one inflated views. Oh? Hello? What the fuck?
Hello.
For Kat, I almost said Final Fantasy. For Kat, Far Cry 6 is mixed. There's some things she likes because they're big improvements to the franchise, and other things are just as tedious and annoying as always. You know, the insane amount of grinding content in the game that you think is meaningful, you do it all. It's like, wow, I just got my 100th generic resource. And, you know, fighting it out against insane, endless waves of generic enemies, you know. Some of the plot stuff she really likes. Some of the plot elements and things are good.
I'm so glad I know that what Kat's opinion on Far Cry 6 is. The person who's not a part of your content. Why the fuck do I know? That's kind of embarrassing, actually. If somebody asks me, oh, what's his wife's opinion on Far Cry 6? I'm sad. I'm embarrassed that I can answer that. What the fuck? Why are you telling me? Come on, dude.
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed.
Oh my god, I hate my job so much.
Fuck you.
And she likes the location way better than Far Cry 5, but outside of that, there's a lot of things that annoy her, too. So it's kind of a mixed bag.
9.5 out of 10.
Rugal says, one thing I'll advise you of in Resident Evil 0, make sure you set your partner to follow you. They will waste precious ammo like it's nothing. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Thank you. Thanks for hand-holding me already.
Will I ever do a midnight stream again? Probably not. I don't see the point. Most games don't come out at midnight anymore.
What?
And when these games
he's in Pacific time.
Do come out, people have already covered them for like a week early because they were literally paid to shill the game early.
What?
So there's no point in doing midnight streams. I just play new games on their release days at my appropriate stream times, just like anybody else would stream it. You know, that why am I gonna create artificial hype?
Bruh, are you kidding me? What was this whole fucking pre-stream about? Some bullshit ass classics? Some lost fucking ass media? What was that about? Why am I gonna create some artificial hype?
Streams, I just play new games on their release days at my appropriate stream times, just like anybody else would stream it. You know, that why am I gonna create artificial hype?
I'm so glad this is almost done with, man.
Around a midnight
I'm about to lose my fucking cool.
Stream when a dozen other people already played the game.
I'm about to fucking do shit that I can't say on stream.
Right? It used to be everyone is on equal footing, so everyone goes buys the game.
Take a cocktail of medicine.
Plays it at once, and there was hype that you felt like you were one of the first people in the world to play that game. Now, these, you know, paid product placement people who get the game weeks early and get to do it for early reviews and early shilling, the game's already spoiled all over the internet, so where's the hype? There is none. So, no,
Okay.
I'm probably never doing that ever again, quite honestly. Unless there was a really good reason or a special...
I don't get it. This is so dumb. Oh, guys, I don't play at midnight. I play like 10 hours later at 10 a.m. Ah, you see, what I do is better because I am playing slightly later than midnight. Yes, that totally makes it better. The fuck? The fuck you mean? It's the same shit. It's worse because you should just take advantage of the midnight release. The fuck?
Game, but that hasn't happened in so many years. I don't know what that would even be. Right?
You see, I separate my content by like 10 hours. That makes me better because I'm him.
I'm him. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Brunel?
James, this is the first time you'll ever see the game. For many people, I bet. You know, the mainstream Resident Evil's a lot of people probably
yeah.
played and seen,
Nobody knows Resident Evil 0.
some of these spin-offs a lot
Yeah.
of people never played. Me included. You know, I played it 8 years ago, and how is it? I don't even remember it. Right? But hopefully it's good.
The gin, maybe. Maybe it's the gin's fault. You don't remember what you ate yesterday, brother. Come on.
Shall see.
We shall see.
Dark Magus says, my favorite OG playthroughs of yours are Fallout 3, Mass Effect 2, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. There you go.
Didn't he pay more to play Starfield early? Yeah, and Mortal Kombat. Thank you for mentioning that. It's Alu. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Starfield. What else? There's other games. Like a Dragon, one of them. He played one. Oh, Judgment. Was it Judgment? It was Judgment. He played early. He paid more to play that early. But he doesn't want to create hype, dude.
Man, imagine my original... See, here's the problem with the Fallout 3 playthrough. I left the music in. Oh, man. I bet you can't even watch it, right?
Okay.
How much you want to bet that it's almost unwatchable? That most of the videos are muted from all the music, correct?
No, that's bullshit.
Anytime that I turned on the radio on the Pip-Boy, you can't even listen to that on YouTube anymore. So I wonder if that original Fallout 3 playthrough is, like, destroyed or not. I'm just curious. You know, I didn't monetize those videos back in the day, but I really wonder if it's, like, watchable or not. Or if
Hogwarts,
really, you know, because I remember replaying. Was it Fallout 3? No, I think it was Fallout New Vegas, and I had the music on, and I was on a vacation, okay, and I had replayed the game, and I had like serious amounts of videos that I uploaded to go live over the week when I was on vacation. This was like 11, 12 years ago.
Oh,
and all of a sudden I get told, yeah, none of your videos can be watched. Everyone's trying to watch them, and it all says that they're not currently viewable on YouTube. And I go and check, and it was all because of the music.
I don't know if they would block it. I think you just couldn't monetize the video, which who even cares at this point? You're not a fucking offline YouTube creator. What do you care?
I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Okay, whatever.
So I don't know. Fallout 3, I would love to maybe... See, I've never replayed it, right? I never really went back and did a full replaying in the modern day.
Please don't.
But since they're remaking it, I probably shouldn't. I should probably hold off. But I wonder if I would even be able to redo the Fallout 3 playthrough with this idea that I have of making it more modern, because I think the music... How would I remove all the music? I don't even know how I would do that without it, you know, being completely screwed up. I don't know. Lies vs. Soldiers did a super chat. I always hated Final Fantasy, but I love Suikoden 4 or Phantasy Star Universe, both on PS2. Suikoden 1 and 2, for that era...
I don't care. I'm
sorry,
sorry,
with
Phil.
mods. If they ever do the remake, Maybe they'll enable mods.
This fucking guy. I just want to point this out. How long now? I swear, I've been watching him for quite a bit now, and he's almost every day has been saying, I have a mini PC. I have a mini PC. And this guy wants to play Fallout 3 on console. On console. Just fucking mod it and play it on PC. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Your mouth-drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Why is he gonna play vanilla-ass Fallout 3? Are you kidding? Vanilla console Fallout 3. Get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
You have a PC. I can do things that were never possible before. Let me play vanilla Fallout 3.
I know what you're saying. Maybe like Fallout 3 on my mini PC. I wonder how it would run. Man, I really wonder. How would Fallout 3 run on my mini PC?
Shut the fuck up. It's like a 15-year-old game at this point.
It's such an old game.
Yeah.
But, you know, with the mods and stuff to make it more modernized. I wonder how that would work.
Yeah, something I'm not going to do. Let me just fucking pretend I care about it. Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, play Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Yeah, you should do that.
Fallen Angel says, I remember actually burning to disc your Fallout New Vegas playthrough. I took it to a cabin holiday with me.
What?
So I can carry on watching while I was offline. Those were crazy old times. That's awesome. That's so awesome. See, today...
That's not awesome.
Not that I'm shilling, because I swear to you, this is not an attempt to shill at all.
Yeah, how much...
If you're a YouTube premium subscriber, that's exactly what you can do.
Yeah.
So you can set like a whole playthrough of someone and say, I want this to be viewable offline.
Oh,
Really,
man.
thank you.
Hey,
Why
Derek
is
Hill.
he dressed like a 12-year-old?
Because he took he's been watching some Derek shit. He's been following him on Twitter and like kind of like, you know, he's trying to follow what Derek likes. He's trying to appeal to the 12-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Thank you, Derek Hill, for the 2.
And YouTube will actually
Darish.
support locally to your YouTube app. And then you can watch those videos offline with no internet, which is pretty neat. But that's something you could do today. Back then, you're right, you would have had to burn it, right? Burn it to disk. That's pretty crazy, man. Hopefully that was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I never got into Phantasy Star. I wasn't into the JRPG, Earthbound, any of the Genesis.
Don't care. I really don't.
Do I think Elder Scrolls 6 will be better than Skyrim? With zero information, I can't answer that question. All you can do is speculate, right?
Hey, you know what the worst thing about Starfield was? That it took away time for Elder Scrolls 6. That's the biggest casualty in all this. I hate Starfield. It can go fuck itself. And I hate it even more when you think about how much it delayed Elder Scrolls. Fuck Starfield. All my homies hate Starfield.
Speculatively, based on how good Starfield was, no, I don't think it'll be as good as Skyrim. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll actually have some creativity and fun, and it won't just be another follow, paint-by-numbers, cookie-cutter style game. Maybe they'll actually do something neat. But with how Starfield came out, I can't imagine. It seems like Bethesda has become creatively bankrupt. They just regurgitate the same content over and over rather than doing anything new or interesting.
Remember, guys, Starfield is going to win Game of the Year no matter what. Or it's going to be in contention. I'm sorry. I don't want to misquote him. It's going to be a contender.
They don't know how to do anything new or interesting anymore. They've lost their talent, perhaps. I don't know. So...
Kind of like you, dude. It reminds me of somebody, a certain streamer that I'm looking at right now.
Dragonito, you came in late. We had a giant segment about DSP Throwback on the show. I even gave a full update on the first attempts at working on it. And, you know, check out this podcast later for your answers. Dark Magus is more of a Dragon Quest fan. Dragon Quest is great. I missed out on so many of those, which are great.
I don't care.
And as you guys know, one of my favorite RPG playthroughs of all time that I've done was Dragon Quest XI. That was super fun. We had a great chill time. People always came out to hang out and talk. People actually supported.
You want to know why? The support part. He got a lot of money to play that game.
Those streams. It was a really special playthrough for me. And I'm hoping that with upcoming RPGs such as Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that we're going to regain that feeling around RPGs again, right? Like, I really would hope that we could reestablish that.
You played Starfield for 250 hours. You got a New Game Plus 7. And you hate the game, worst Bethesda game ever. Yeah, Sleepy. I got to New Game Plus 1, and I was like, this shit sucks.
Carlito's back, baby. Thank you. Saying, I want to congratulate you on Street Fighter 6 last night because you put in decent effort to concentrate. You didn't get toxic. I'm glad that you found it more enjoyable.
What?
Carlito's back, baby. Thank you. Saying, I want to congratulate you on Street Fighter 6 last night because you put in decent effort to concentrate. You didn't get toxic. I'm glad that you found it more enjoyable. I will try to do that. Here's the thing, again. I will get frustrated if the game's not working properly, but I don't think that it's right for me to go crazy on the other players. So I need to chill with that shit. And I tried last night, and hopefully it came across that I was chilling with that.
It didn't come across.
I'm going to try to keep that going, to not get too insane when I play fighting games. As funny as it is to hear me go off and freak out, you know, a lot of people find it like too harsh or actually like legit insulting. I don't know why, because I don't mean it. The shit
I don't mean it. I know I hit you, but I didn't really mean it, honey. I know I hit you, but I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to.
Find it like too harsh or actually like legit insulting. I don't know why, because I don't mean it. The shit I'm saying I don't mean, but I think a lot of people take it the wrong way, so.
Fuck you mean you don't mean it? What does that mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't know. You don't mean it. Why are you saying it then? Is it a shtick? You just an asshole on purpose? What's the joke? What do you mean? What do you say? What do you mean? How do I know if you're being honest?
I just gotta calm down with that.
Yeah, mask off.
672 moment. Just gifted a membership and it went to NC. 2.
Fuck you. This man.
All right. So, by the way, I'm just gonna reiterate one more time, guys. If you do tip me today and you notice I'm not shouting it out, please let me know in the chat, because we have been having issues with the tip notifications recently, and I just want to be sure I'm not missing any tips. So if you did contribute today and like, why isn't Phil shouting it out, please let me know. Yesterday we had a shitty situation where someone had done a very generous tip.
I'm not going to let him say this because he already said this.
People who I can trust.
What?
All right? And by the way, don't worry, I'm not going to entertain. If there's some newcomer who comes into the chat spamming, I tipped, I'm not going to believe them. I'm talking about like regulars, you know, people who I can trust.
Phil, I tipped. I tipped you, Phil. Please read it.
I don't know if I beat Resident Evil 0 on hard. I don't remember the playthrough. I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen because no one wants me to play it. There's your answer.
What about the guy who just asked you? I hate when he does this. Hello, can you play Lords of the Fallen? Nobody asked me to play Lords of the Fallen. Person who is asking me to play Lords of the Fallen? What the fuck kind of fucking twist-ass gaslight is that?
Literally no one cares about Lords of the Fallen. Like, it's like a dead game.
Okay, I kind of like that game. If you like Dark Souls 2, play it. You'll like it.
There was like a 1 week people talked about it, and since then no one's mentioned it. It's like, it's just non-existent. There's no time to waste time. There's no reason to waste time on a dead game no one gives a shit about. That's why. I'd rather play a retro game that I don't remember.
What?
And people have asked for a while. People have actually asked for Resident Evil 0 multiple times in the last year.
Yeah, that's rich. He's gonna play fucking Resident Evil 0.
If I remember, a year ago it was between Resident Evil 0 or Resident Evil 1 remake 1, but now we're gonna play 0. People wanted 0 for Halloween, and then the Halloween marathon got canceled. So now we're finally getting around to it.
Got canceled. By who? What canceled it? You could have done it the next day when you came back, but you didn't. Okay. So, what's the costume? Did you buy a costume? Was this a planned sickness?
What genre of games do I think needs more love and attention? They're underrated. Definitely the visual romance novels, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those games where it's just, you know, virtual wooing of like an anime girl or an anime guy that looks incredibly like feminine and sparkly, giant goo eyes.
You're so funny.
The more the better. I mean, I just can't believe there's not more of those games. Right?
There is a lot of
anything that's a virtual relationship that you could spend all this time on, you know, fawning over a person that doesn't exist, falling in love with them. Perfect. Great. For society as a whole, just do we need more of those. I feel like that would really help out.
Bro.
Why not?
I just want to point out, by the way, Kat is a self-admitted weeaboo, kind of. She said she collected swords. That's how much she loved fucking Japanese culture and Japanese anime. She loves anime. She loves that shit. I'm sure she had husbandos, dude. Yeah, nice way to talk about shit that your wife likes, dude. Okay. You love sushi, too.
All right, guys, anything else?
Anything else?
Any last-minute questions, concerns, anything to talk about? Maple Story? I don't know anything about Maple Story, actually. I've heard the name a zillion times, but I don't know much about it.
A zillion.
Did I say feminine men? Yes, excuse me. Effeminate men. I used the wrong word. I should have said effeminate.
I need my boyfriends.
Because isn't it weird that, like, in all of those, like, romance...
Wait. What are you going to say right now? Hold up.
Did I say feminine men? Yes, excuse me. Effeminate men. I used the wrong word. I should have said effeminate men. Because isn't it weird that, like, in all of those, like, romance stories that are, like, the anime-ish games and stuff, it's always, like, the guy is, like, super girly, like a J-pop or K-pop star, idol, always super skinny, right? Like, super-duper skinny. with like they're like metrosexual, always constantly like their faces, they're like big eyelashes and makeup, sparkly eyes. Right? There you go.
This is the man's man right here. This dude, he's a great looking guy. He's super hot. Also metrosexual, relating to or denoting men who live in urban areas and enjoy shopping, fashion, and similar interests, traditionally associated with women or gay men. He said that twice in 2 days now. That's pretty weird.
Right? Like super duper skinny with like they're like metrosexual, always constantly like their faces, they're like big eyelashes and makeup, sparkly eyes. Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know, guys. Looking good is gay, apparently.
That's what all the ladies want.
That's what all the ladies want.
No, it's funny, like...
Yeah, all the ladies want you, dude.
I haven't watched all this K-pop stuff for Private Reacts in the last year and a half. All the guys look exactly the same. They all have to be super skinny.
Sure you want to be saying that? You sure you want to be saying that, Phil? You sure? K-pop, Korean dudes all look the same? Really? You want to say that? I know what he means, but really? You gonna say that out loud?
In the last year and a half, all the guys look exactly the same. They all have to be super skinny, and they all have to have like insanely pale face makeup. They have to have like zero pigment on their face. They have to be like the palest, whitest, pasty faces you've ever seen.
Like you.
For some reason, that's like the aesthetic over there that they find attractive for males. It's like... So let me get this straight. You think attractive means if you step outside and there's a small breeze that you blow away to another country.
Bruh. Bro, even.
Because you weigh 4 pounds. And you're just like... and your face is just so crazy makeuped up. It's like a cake. Like you go like this, you got like icing on your finger. It's like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it, but whatever. It's good to see you here, Jake. Good to have you here. Any chance for more?
All those Korean dudes look the same. Yes, Phil, that's what you really should be saying. I'm so glad you said it, dude. Thank you.
For Firehouse subs, I have not had a Firehouse sub since I ordered.
Now talk about sandwiches, please.
Ordered that Firehouse sub. For what was
do it to them, snipe.
Hey, VLX with the 5, thank you.
What he's talking about. The VNS I've seen feature either ugly bastards or faceless male protagonists.
Yeah, visual novels. Yeah, apparently though, they're all about Korean, same looking Korean dudes who all look the same. Thank you, VLX, for the 5.
When did I eat that Firehouse?
I hope
sub?
they all look like Phil.
Was that the Thanksgiving event? I think. Was it the Thanksgiving?
Right,
the thing is, they're great.
Food talk. Don't give a fuck. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Come on, Phil. Phil.
All right, have we calmed down? Are we ready to begin for today?
Have we calmed down? I'm pretty calm. You fucking slur.
It looks like people have stopped tagging me. I guess we're done, huh?
You guys in the chat are talking to me.
All right, well, guys, good podcast today. I had a good time.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to the update on DSP Throwback. Like I said, when I have more updates for you, I'll let you know. I'm excited to try Resident Evil 0 for a second time today. I don't know how it's going to go. I guess we'll see. And that's that, my friends. The year is off to a good start. No? I would say so.
No.
I would say that around here things are kind of interesting. And I'm excited for more fun.
I gotta say, he's 2 for 2 on the casual racism so far in 2024. He did India yesterday, and today he did Korean dudes.
Content with all.
So big ups, dude. He's 2 for 2.
All of you.
Yes.
Thanks for being here for the premiere of Resident Evil 0. Thanks for listening. Oh, by the way, I have a new 15 years of DSP artwork. I totally forgot to update that one because I have a new one that looks a little better than that.
You forgot.
That I'll be adding soon, if I remember. That's the thing. Like, when it rains, it pours. So I'm working on DSP Throwback. I also gotta get this best playthroughs of the year thing done. I got new artwork coming in. I got a million things happening. I'm like, oh, I always something gets forgotten, you know? Anyway, thank you all. Great show. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to tell you what I thought about Resident Evil 0, playing it the second time, and also hopefully a big update on Like a Dragon. Hopefully we can get some progress tonight. I'm really hoping that we can wrap it up.
All right, let's get to the unrecorded.
As usual, I'm going to do a brief break just to use the restroom before we begin.
Okay, bathroom time,
Thanks
Grandpa.
To those who support everything with 672, Lights for Soul. Where to put the camera?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really, thank you.
Philly's peak male. Everyone should look like him.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Dudette, for the 2. Everyone, Dudette, hey. Whoa, Dudette, look away from the screen, man. Please? Please. Dudette, I can't have you falling for this guy. Please. Thank you, Dudette.
Is this it? There we go. I have no idea where to put the camera for this. I purposely colored everything red for today for Resident Evil. Figured that would match it, but I have no idea where the camera should be for this playthrough. I don't remember anything about it. 8 years, you know, who knows where it's supposed to go. All right, let's take a brief break. All I'm going to do is mute the mic. And
All right, shut up. Just do it. I hate when he does that. I'm going to announce what I am going to do instead of just doing the thing. Also, he's gone for like fucking 7 minutes. Cool. Hello, welcome back, Brunel. Let's see your unrecorded segment.
I was walking in, and I go to sit down, and Jasper runs into the office maximum speed next to me. You're silly. He's excited because I opened the bedroom window, so he's got cool air coming into the house, and there's some creatures in the backyard right now, some squirrels and birds. So he's all worked up. Jasper's all worked up for today. All right,
Creatures.
I have received...
Oh, boy.
A $1 tip, first tip of the day. Oh, no, I take that back. Second tip of the day.
Oh, nice. Big ups, Ryan, or whoever the fuck 1 Minute Man is. Thank you. You don't count.
Sorry about that, 1 Minute Man.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
So he says, might have missed it. Did you ever say if you'd play the God of War Ragnarok DLC? I am not against it, but for what I'm going to understand, there's a little bit of story, all right? That's kind of neat, but not necessarily
like his wife.
Essential. It's just kind of a little extra supplemental story content. But sadly, it's a ton of grinding gameplay, like a ton of combat.
Grinding.
And honestly, if you wanted to know the truth, if I was going to play a brand new God of War game that has that combat balanced in with
I'm going to say God of War was his game of the year last year, or 2022, I should say. And Elden Ring was his second game of the year. But he's playing Elden Ring again. And one could argue, Elden Ring is just grindy combat. The whole game is the combat. Why are you going to play Elden Ring again? And not play God of War for this combat and also get new story? Let's just play Elden Ring again. Like, I don't know. I don't see his logic.
New story elements, I'd be excited. But if you're telling me that I'm going to play a DLC that's like 7...
Like, if he wants to say Elden Ring would get more viewers, sure, okay, I'll buy that. But he tries to sell you some fucking bag of... He's snake oil. He's a snake oil salesman. Why are you trying to lie to me and gaslight me and fucking say all this weird bullshit? Just say, I don't want to play it. Stop trying to lie and give me all these excuses. Just say, I don't want to play it. I want to play Elden Ring because more people show up to watch me play Elden Ring.
8 hours of grinding combat for like 20 minutes of story.
And then he shits on the game.
I think that's stupid.
It's stupid. It's stupid to play the game. If anybody played it, you're stupid because you played it.
The combat's fine, but the combat's not entertaining.
Game of the year, by the way. It was his game of the year. The combat's fine.
I think that's...
Why was it your game of the year?
Stupid. The combat's fine, but the combat's not entertaining to watch. The combat's entertaining to play, but it's probably some of the least entertaining stuff about the game. People want to see the combat with story elements, right?
Okay.
So that's why I just haven't really been that interested in playing it, honestly. Nor have many people asked for it. I'm not surprised because typically DLCs just don't do well for me. There's a few exceptions, like if there's a FromSoft DLC, usually that'll do really well, or sometimes a character DLC in a fighting game. But for the most part, I've always found that DLCs just don't get a lot of attention nor a lot of requests here for whatever reason on my channel.
Somebody just asked for it.
I don't know why that is, but that's just always kind of been like that. Yako Mighty says, no, there is a lot of story. See, I didn't hear that. I heard that there is some story that's interesting, but it's basically like, it's better if you're not into spending 8 hours doing very, very grinding combat.
Grinding. He loved this game, by the way.
That it's better to just watch the cutscenes online.
Game of the year.
It's not worth wasting 8 hours of your time.
Wasting.
Just to play more of the same combat.
Yeah, more of the same combat from the game of the year that he liked. Sorry, I'm done. We're moving on.
God of War Ragnarok.
I'll stop being annoying.
So, okay.
Okay. Let's move forward positively.
Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to something
YouTube mode
kind of interesting. A game that I've only played once before, and when I played it, it was 8 years ago. That is correct.
Can you fix your audio, please?
The last time I played this game, let me get through that. The last time I played Resident Evil 0 was indeed in January of 2016 when this remastered edition came out. And back then, 8 years ago, I was a very different kind of content creator. This was before I became a full-time streamer. This was before that I had any kind of interactive content for you guys. It was just me basically playing games for myself, and even though I did direct capture and stream, I didn't really talk with an audience or anything. So it had a very different feel to it, all right?
Okay.
Today, going back and replaying a lot of the games that I played back then feel a lot different, okay?
Dude,
so,
I
we
can't
wanted to
hear
start
you.
2024 off with some survival horror. There really is none out right now. And last year I replayed Resident Evil 1 remake, and people said, why don't you do Resident Evil 0
Bill?
again? And I was
Hello?
like, oh, sure, but I don't really remember this game, to be honest. It's weird because people had said to me, you know, did you play it already? I was like, I guess I did. But man, I tell you, I don't remember it. So hopefully this will be something interesting, especially because, again, I don't really remember it. It'll feel original and different, you know? I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
I've also heard it's incredibly difficult. Like, this is one of the hardest Resident Evil games, one of the more frustrating.
Are you playing on hard? I just want. I'm curious if you're curious. I just want to see if he's playing on hard, and then I'll redirect you somewhere else.
Ones, I should say. So, cool thing is, having an interactive audience when I play is so much different than the content I used to do. So even if it is frustrating, I'm sure we're gonna have a good time with it. I'm sure you guys will help me to figure it out.
Are you playing on hard, bro?
It's like spoilers. Yeah, but there's no spoilers. I've already played the game. You know what I mean? It's not like you could spoil something I've already played 8 years ago.
Are you playing on hard, bruv?
What's up, Casanova? We got some shout outs to do. We got extra.
Shut up.
Don't remember this game at all.
Okay, I
tip.
get it, bro. You don't fucking remember. Shut up.
Years ago, I didn't
Please.
even talk to you guys. So I didn't even have anyone to talk about this stuff. So I just guessed, right?
Wait, what?
So it is a prequel. It's how we're.
Oh, it's a prequel.
Okay.
Really?
Let's take
Whoa, the Resident Evil
look,
0
display.
is a prequel.
Wide
Whoa.
original. We're gonna go wide.
Okay, hard mode?
Audio.
Oh my god,
Huh?
menu time. Menu time. Menu time.
What the hell? I'm gonna go home theater. I don't know how it's gonna work though.
Subwoofer. Okay, can we skip menu time?
It might or might not try to decode a pseudo surround sound for me because
Shut up.
ago, but I don't recall the
Okay, here we go.
easy, normal, hard. You know, being that number one, people are saying it's so difficult, and number two, the fact that I've played it once 8 years ago, but I don't recall the game whatsoever. I think I should probably do normal. If I play on hard, if it's already the most difficult one and most frustrating, I play it on hard, it's probably just going to be more frustrating for everyone. Like, it's not going to be fun if I'm just pissed all the time.
Yes, it will be. That's the best part.
Right?
Play
So
it
I'm
on
probably just
hard,
gonna
bitch.
do normal.
No.
Everyone in the chat, of course, is saying play it on hard.
Hard.
Of course, right?
I'm hard. I've been hard. I will continue to be hard. Come on, please.
See, I don't believe you, though. So people are saying you played it on hard the first time.
I don't
Yeah, but
believe you. I don't believe you.
I didn't go back and watch my original playthrough, so I totally don't believe you. DC says, greetings to DSP and the stream. How's everyone? Well, thank you, DC, for your
Pick hard,
your
please, so we can move
intro
on.
to Resident Evil 0. Wait a minute. Resident Evil 0? That's the first time I ever noticed that. Why does the logo have... It's Resident Evil 00.
You're so funny.
Did anyone ever notice that before? I literally never saw that before. What the hell? Why did they name it 00? I mean, obviously that's a typo. It's either one or the other. It's not
Yeah, it's
both.
a typo.
It's not 00 Resident Evil. They screwed that up. Oh, yeah? So, Darziak says you played on hard. Everyone give you shit for unknowingly playing Resident Evil 1 Remake on easy.
Play it on hard, please.
Don't play it on hard. There's less ammo. Enemies are tougher. You'll have wet toilet paper for health.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hard is harder? Whoa, I didn't know that, dude. Thank you, chatter.
00.
Just play it on
The
hard,
Mandela
you
effect.
fucking asshole. Get over the power trip. I get it. You like holding this power over people. Okay, I get it. Just pick hard, please.
I don't know what to do. Like, here's the thing. I don't want to be playing this for like 4 weeks either. My original playthrough took about 16 hours, and likely that was because it was on hard. If we play it on normal, then at least if we play it normally and I can beat it in a reasonable amount of time, then I could freaking play more games.
This
too.
is worthless.
Before we get
If
to
you
new
play it on normal, it's worthless. Nobody should watch
releases
this.
this month. And the thing is, I've already played it on hard, then I'm more motivated to just play it on normal, you know, and have a more chill experience. Easy? Okay, we're going to play it on easy. That sounds even better, actually.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Right?
You're so funny.
You know, I'm gonna regret this, and then everyone's gonna say, for Resident Evil, and it's taking so long to beat the game.
Let's
So you guys,
go.
and by the way, you guys are just a bunch of dicks. Just so you know,
Yay.
I'll let you all know, you guys are a bunch of dickheads. Okay.
Yeah,
A
dickhead.
Midwestern
A
town.
Midwestern town in America.
Oh,
Hey, maybe we should watch
it
this.
has a narrator.
Solitary island far off in the sea. Rockfort Island. An island that would become the
Fortnite
second
Island.
Raccoon City. Sheena Island.
Sheena Island.
There
All right,
are
let's get to
still
gameplay. No,
Why
he's not
she
a...
look so
Okay.
young?
Why does she?
Highly trained secret operative, military professional by the age of 16.
Emergency landing.
Isn't she 21 in this game? Why does she look so young? Be careful, Derek. All right, bro. I get it. Okay, well, he picked hard. If you guys want to watch it, I recommend checking it out. Nugs, hey, thank you. You never played RE games? Can you switch difficulty mid-game? No, you can't. You're stuck. Hard is a serious pain in the ass. Yeah, that's why I'm glad he picked it. Okay, I'm going to redirect you guys. Thank you guys for the likes. If you liked the stream, give it a like. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. All you guys are great. I'm going to redirect you to Bingo because he's still going. Right? Yeah, he's still going. He's almost done though. But hey, if you want to continue your day of detracting, have a great time, guys. Sleepy, Salamanda, John Paul, Greg Williams, Zion Agent, Animu Templar, Internality, Simon Pierre Martineau, Deuce Falco, Ragnar, Kiro the Embarrassed? I don't know. Tevin's in chat? Hey, shout out Tevin. He's in my chat right now talking crap about me. VLX, all you guys. Of course. Okay, enjoy the bingo, guys. Enjoy. Enjoy. Love ya.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.